All right. Well, with that said, let's get this started, everybody. Load game. And our most recent save is... Is it this one right here? Yeah, I think this is it. Continue. That's a good question, Cantel. Who could we hate if Byakuya is gone? Okay, so here is Kyoko, who just woke us up. I have no idea why she's in here, what she's trying to show us. Let's see. Oh, true. We can always hate Monokuma. Very true. Oh. There's a lot of stuff we can look at, but I just want to talk to her and see what she's doing in here. It's so late. What happened? It's 3 in the morning.
Makoto.
I have a favor I need to ask. What's your favor? Oh, weird. It's showing me mouse controls at the bottom. I forgot to turn my controller on before I started the game, so it thinks I'm using a keyboard and mouse. Although I am using the controller, I just started it late. What's your favor?
So...
Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? That's right, she had like a PS and a PPS and all kinds of notes in her final letter. I'm not just going to lay down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered, oh, trying to get around the cameras. The data center on the 4th floor. That's right, there's a locked room called data center we haven't gotten into yet. What?
Goodbye.
I'll meet you there. Without another word, she was gone. What the? Her words reverberated through my half-dazed head. Apparently my head is dazed and I can't say that word. The data center. But I thought it was locked. Maybe she found a way to sneak in without breaking the door down, which you get in trouble if you do that. And Relentless. On the other hand, there's a character in the second game that a lot of people hate who you absolutely love. So what do you know? It must just have that personality that clicks with you, Relentless. And the DR games all have a character in that sort of mold, but played within different ways. And not sure they'd quite hit yet with Byakuya. He's too easy to hate. You know, those are the best villains, Cantel. The ones that you dislike or you hate, but you can also sympathize with a little bit. When a character's just pure evil, they're not really a very in-depth character, you know? It's just like you hate him because he's terrible and there's no redeeming qualities. But sometimes there's a villain where you can be like, I see what they're trying to do. It kind of makes sense, but I don't like the way they're going about it, you know? Because, I mean, typically in everybody's mind, even when you're a bad guy, whatever you're doing makes sense to you. But when somebody's just pure evil, like, I don't know, it's just kind of too much, a little too evil. I made my way into the after-hours school and headed for the data center on the 4th floor. This can't be a trap, right? I don't think she'd try to kill us. Eventually, I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. Is she maybe inside already? I put my hand to the door and with a certain amount of force, still seemed locked. It didn't open. I tried again, but it must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor.
What's this?
Oh no, that's not good. Ho, what are you doing up here, mister?
Damn it!
Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know?
Oh, well, I just...
You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? What?
Hey!
I can see that, you dolt. Don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself.
Unbelievable.
It looked like you might break in at any second, so I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or are you gonna try and tell me you were sleepwalking or something?
Yeah, that's it. Sleepwalking. No, nothing like that.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know. Stop being weird and go back to bed.
What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Oh, I wonder if she planned this all the time. Maybe we were supposed to lure Monokuma out, right? And you always gravitate towards the weird ones, Relentless? I do too. I do too. So, why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko?
You too?
We need to keep quiet and not say anything about why we're up here.
You guys?
Whatever. The two of you, just get back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class trial.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto, let's head back. I wonder if we were supposed to be a distraction. Like, what if she did something else while we were up here with Monokuma? Oh, which one was that? Can't tell. If it's one I've already done, I guess you could state it, because it's not really a spoiler for us anymore. Maybe I just got it correct by accident.
Hey,
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. I have no idea what's going on anymore.
shall we go?
Don't worry about it. Let's just go. Okay.
Yeah, go on. Get out of here. Shoo.
Oh, was that the one where we were talking about because when I think of schizo, like schizophrenic, I guess I'm thinking more probably Toko and like Genocide Jack, that kind of thing. So we left and went back to our rooms. And then
Goodbye.
so goodbye. Well, that's weird. Hold on. Listen, what was that all about just now? She woke me up, made me go to the data center, which just so happened to be locked. And then she shows up late and then leaves without checking a single thing? What was the point of all that?
Whew.
Don't worry about it. I figured that would be the end of our conversation, just like always, but...
Goodbye.
Well then, good night. Sure. Great, thanks, Yoko. And then that was over. But as I turned to leave...
Mukuro Ikusaba.
The hell does that mean? Kyoko was right next to me once again, whispering into my ear.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
Oh, did they mention a 16th student like a long time ago? Like when we first started the game?
The one they call the ultimate despair.
Mukuro.
Watch out for her.
Oh, and it's a she, okay. The hidden 16th student. There's the proper end of chapter 4. And let's see, so actually they're not schizophrenic. They have like a DID, formerly MPD at best, and it's been shortened version of schizophrenic in the first place. I wonder if they just use that, can't tell, because it's a lot more commonplace term, even though it's not exactly correct for what's going on. I mean, at least I've never heard of, what is DID? Something, dual something disorder or something like that? And your sister and you have a really dumb inside joke where we just say Ikusaba Mukuro in a dumb way. And there's literally no joke other than that. It's just so fun. Just because it's kind of random how she just comes up and whispers the name to you. Get used to that phrase, Sokobo. Thank you. And they said, hey, there's a room for 16 people. And then immediately stomped on it and nothing more. Yeah, I was going to say, Kanto, I remember somebody mentioning something about a 16th person, but then it was never brought up again. Hey, we got an alter lump. I think that's kind of a trophy for completing the chapter, though. It's not something we can actually give away. Dissociative identity disorder. There it is. Used to be known as multiple personality disorder. See, that one I've heard more commonly used, but now it's called dissociative identity disorder. Hell yeah, we're going to save it.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
There, I could see why you would start turning that into an internal meme, Relentless. When you hear that name enough times, it just becomes funny, right?
Mukuro Ikusaba,
We've heard it 5 times already.
the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
You just walk up to her randomly and just whisper that for no apparent reason. Hey, I got something to tell you.
The one they call the ultimate despair.
What could that mean? Are they like the ultimate emo person? I don't get it.
Watch out for her.
Some people are like the ultimate athlete or martial artist or programmer, but despair as like a job or hobby or skill? It's like, oh yeah, she's super emo. Nobody's on that level of emo-ness. Kyoko told me to watch out for her, Mukuro Ikusaba. That was 3 days before the next incident. 3 days? Are they going to make me go around and give presents for 3 days, or are we going to fast forward to the incident? 3 days before we would be faced with another murder. Yeah, with a capital D, can't tell. Whoa! Wait! That's the same mask of the person that mugged us when we went to that secret room behind the bathroom. 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. Okay, nothing's worse than losing Chihiro and Sakura. Nothing's worse. Nothing can be worse. The 100-mile dash. Pain of a junk food junkie. Oh no. That sounds like we might be losing Hina. She's the junk food junkie, I believe. In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial, that morning in the dining hall. Ultimate princess. I mean, that's somebody that's just used to being catered hand and foot, right? Like, they don't like to do anything. So, let's begin the usual post-trial investigation. Hey, you didn't have to make small talk or anything. We never just get straight to the point like that. Yeah, I feel like we missed a lot of stuff. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk.
Geez, how high is that horse of yours?
Well?
He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think anyway. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder.
In the name of my family.
And no matter what it takes, I will rid the world of them. That's right, he's kind of taken a 180. Instead of being like totally, I'm not going to help the group, I'm just going to do my own thing, it's just a game. He got like pissed off at the end of the last game, I think because he kind of was wrong and he was way off base with his accusations. Now he like wants revenge on the people that started this game and the mastermind. Which is good, I think, for us. I think it's really good. And you like to assume that Hope's Peak researched every princess in the world to find the one who looked the most like a Disney princess. I love it. And also, like, Hero is the ultimate clairvoyant when he only gets it right 30% of the time. What does that say about clairvoyancy? Relentless? Everybody else is less than that. Which, I mean, honestly, anybody could do 30% because it's just a coin toss, you know? At worst and at best, you should get around 50%.
Huh?
True, he has the most conviction. He believes it the most. I like that. Hey, Toko, you've been pretty quiet. Woo! Jeez. Man, you're so boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom. I'm gonna start calling you Miss Mushroom.
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you.
Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission. Aw. Poor Toko. She's so in love with this dude, she'll do anything he says.
What? But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water.
I don't care.
How about that?
What? And you're okay with that, Toko? She can't say anything. Jeez, how low is that rock you're hiding under?
Whew.
I believe this is the small talk Byakuya warned us against.
Come on.
And yet, I let myself get involved. But it is now finished. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again.
Let's go.
We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouths and start moving your legs. Pressured by an obviously irritated Byakuya, we started our exploration. I mean, we don't really know what's going on. There was like a masked figure that was stabbed. Is that what everybody's talking about? Let's check the map. Let's see here. Where are our points of interest? This game does a good job of putting like an exclamation mark kind of near where you need to go. I say that, and I don't see any points of interest. Maybe I spoke too soon. Yeah, I think I just cycled through all of them. Maybe as we're wandering around, we're just going to run into something. It actually doesn't even show me where anybody is. And everyone is now a single group once more. There's so few people, we almost need to be, right? Okay, so I think we just got to explore the area. Let's go this way. I know, poor Toko. She is a serial killer, you know, at night. But still, nobody deserves to be mistreated like that. Oh wait, I should check. Let's see, if I look at... What screen is it? Here. There was something I think that tells me where I need to go. It just says we start our exploration. Yeah, we really don't know where we're going. Oh, maybe there is a floor 5. That's true. After every case, they usually open up a new area, right? So let's maybe zoom to floor 4 and start exploring here and look for more stairs. So that only goes down. There's the data center. Hallway boyfriend. I love that. You know, this one time I was making a shopping list for groceries and I wrote GF bread. And I wrote it like that as gluten-free bread because Andy needs to have everything gluten-free. I do not. So I put that designation so I don't buy myself bread. I buy her gluten-free bread. She read that one time. She's like, "Aw, girlfriend bread." Yeah, babe, that's it. Girlfriend bread. That's what I meant to write. At the time we were dating. We weren't married. So it made sense, I guess. Nice. You too, Relentless. I love it. So here I am on the 5th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. The 5th floor has opened up to us. And it's totally different from all the floors we've seen up till now. For some reason, it feels unpleasant. I don't know, this place looks awesome. How is that unpleasant? Okay, what is this? 5A? These are usually just classrooms that are abandoned. But sometimes you see somebody in here waiting to talk. And can't tell. The tragic thing of being from the UK is when playing games with maps, you have to spend time going, is the first floor the ground floor or the second floor in this game? Because of confusing, or like regions, is that what you meant? Yeah, sometimes just, you know, how a society treats a certain thing, it doesn't translate quite right into another region. You know, I learned something that blew my mind recently, can't tell, between like Europe and America in like video games. Back in the day, all American and like Japanese televisions ran at 60 frames per second, 60 hertz. And, oh, you meant Confusion Reigns? Oh, I see, before Confusion Reigns. I get it. But in Europe, they run at 50 frames per second, the old televisions, you know, those big CRTs. And I didn't think about how that actually changes games, but effectively American games ran faster. Like if you were to play a racing game, you would always get faster times in the American games because the game literally ran faster. Because I saw somebody on YouTube post a video about how he would try to post like things to a magazine to like, you know, get a good time in a racing game, and he could never compete. And he didn't know why, and it was because of the difference between American and European games. It just actually ran slower. Huh. Does she want to talk to me about something? Toko, what's wrong? There's no Byakuya. Like, you can say whatever you want. He's not here to see you. Is she trying to say something? I think she's almost just a little more, and I might get it. I'm sorry, but I have no idea what it is you're trying to tell me. She just let her shoulders drop. She looked so sad. I guess she gave up. If we could give her something to write on, or on that blackboard, then she could absolutely communicate with us, you know? Yeah, what a nice drawing. Wait up, I'm gonna punish you. Oh, that's me. I love it. Catch me if you can. Exactly, Cantel. That's just something that just totally blew my mind. I had no idea. Some games it might have made like a little bit harder, you know? Some games it might have made a little bit easier. It's just different. This floor feels different compared to all the others. I'm not sure what it is. Is there some reason for that? I hope it's not anything too creepy. Everything here is too creepy. What is this room? Oh my gosh. Let's say this does not look like a regular classroom door. What the hell is this? The grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled... It was sour, pungent, and possibly rank.
I see.
It smells awful, doesn't it? It must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. Are you saying, it's the smell of death, their flesh and fat and blood? There was no surprise in his voice, no shock. Yeah, I like the question mark thing, that's pretty cute. But he was right. I had experienced the smell more than once before. It was a smell of death and despair. But the smell here is strong. condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have...
Hey,
Speak of the
come
devil.
on now.
What? My fault again? Stop trying to blame everything on me. If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened.
Unbelievable.
No, it's quite the opposite.
Oh, that was me talking to him. The opposite.
Now then.
Yep, let me give you an itty-bitty, EG squeegee little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I left it exactly how I found it.
What?
Yes, indeed.
How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs in those mean old RPGs.
Breaking the fourth wall again. I like it.
Uh-oh.
But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk. Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day.
That's true.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
So it's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier.
What's he talking about? He just left it the way he found it? What's the meaning of all this? Yeah, this room is fine. Looks safe. Yeah, it's strongly implied that I am asking questions. I love that. So it looks like there's like a crime scene here from maybe before this whole thing started, like, you know, like body chalk drawings on the ground, but I don't see any actual corpses. Let's see what we can look at here. There are white chalk outlines drawn all over the floor. How many bodies were there? I've seen this kind of thing on detective shows and stuff like that. You always just see it at the scene of a crime. I wish I could say I don't believe it. Oh no. Just like, oh, gotta keep my mouth shut. And it looks like and it says eye for an eye right here, but I can't look at that. And there's another door back there to go to as well. Byakuya? About what Monokuma just told us. It's like I'm not even here. He must be lost in thought. Is he really thinking that hard? Or is he just flat out ignoring me? Maybe a little bit of column A and a little bit of column B. Alright, let's check out this back room. I don't think I've seen everything there is to see. Oh, is there more? Oh wait, there's two things here. And the blood splatter, I missed that. That would be a twist, can't tell. We're actually already dead. We're in purgatory. This is where we all got killed. There's blood all over the place. I want to shut my eyes forever against such a ghastly sight. It appears all the bloodstains are dry, and their color has changed as well. I think it's safe to assume these stains are considerably old. This is all really blood? Of course. I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? He seems like he's enjoying himself. No way I can keep up with someone like that. I mean, him and Kyoko, right? Kyoko loves messing with dead corpses. Okay, now we can probably check out this door. Leave the area? Yes. Oh wait, this goes out. Okay, I was thinking that was like another room besides that room. Let's see the map. Oh no, that was it. Okay. Let me try to talk to him one more time, just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Nope. Same things before. Okay, just gotta double check. How is that game, Corpse Party? I've never played it before, but I've seen it on Steam. Raw! This is the biology room. Why does it say raw on the door? It's locked. We came all this way just to be denied here. The sign in the hall says Biolab. Biolab. That we're forbidden from seeing into. It kind of sounds like something out of an old cheesy horror movie. Well, I mean, it's a school, right? It's a biology classroom. Like, that's not... I don't think of like a Resident Evil biohazard room, right? What is this room? Can't read that? I think it's a door. It is, okay. That's where the school hides their bioweapons, right? Oh, and Zakobo, the Steam version is worse in so many ways. If you ever do play it, you wouldn't recommend that version. Where did it originally come out? Is that like a DS game or something? Or Vita? What Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did that mean? Oh no, here it comes again.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Yeah, This is gonna become a meme.
The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Here's an idea. What if when you beat this game, you know, like let's say you're the last person to survive, you don't actually get out. You just become the 16th student in the next game, you know? So like what if somebody murdered all their other classmates? Maybe that's what we saw in that classroom. And they're still here from the previous game. And then they bring us a new group of 15 in, you know? Kyoko? I'm not gonna say anything. Huh? I can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Ah, because of the camera. Her gaze darted up to the surveillance camera.
Hey,
You understand why, right? She was trying to tell me that whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. But how did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important?
so then,
We're finished here. She made it very clear that our conversation had come to an end. And just like usual, I didn't understand anything better than before. This room is amazing. For one thing, how did you get these huge blossoming cherry blossom trees in here? And it's like a target practice room? Like for like archery or something? Or a shooting range? This is so cool. Let's see. And your university had a danger biohazard style door on a uni building, and it used to freak you out. What was in there? Can't tell. Was it just the regular biology classroom? Oh, we couldn't have had Sakura among the Sakura trees. That's so sad. That is true. Yeah, this whole floor seems like it's really tall. A suit of armor is on display. It's extremely Japanese. Oh, we gotta spend some of that cash. What's over here? It looks like it's for target practice too. It's a straw post used for sword practice. Did they use it for training here too? Seems like it would have been a really cool school when they weren't killing students. You never went in? Aw. It will always be a mystery. There's a bunch of wooden lockers in here. The wooden lockers and keys remind me of super old school public black bathhouses. Hey, Kyoko. She won't even make eye contact. I guess she really doesn't feel like talking. I mean, you don't have to talk about that thing, just talk about anything. That target seems pretty far away. I gotta say, pretty proud of my eyesight. I wish I had that kind of eyesight to see that far totally clearly. Even though this room is totally enclosed, there's a cherry tree planted here, and it's in full bloom.
hey,
It's quite elegant. This is what you consider elegant? I do.
indeed.
I lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese-style scenery is refreshing. But considering our situation, isn't it kind of out of the place? There's another one here, but it's probably the same thing. Yep. Okay, I think we're done in this room. I mean, that would be a cool room just to chill out in, you know? And this door is open. Looks like this is like a greenhouse or plant room of some kind. Yeah. Whoa, look at the size of that thing. That looks like it wants to kill somebody.
Yo!
At first I thought I saw blue skies, but turns out they were just painted the walls and the ceiling.
You know?
Oh, but the plants are all real. It's been a while since I smelled vegetation. It helped me relax.
What the heck?
That's not what you're thinking, is it? I bet you're getting high in here? Huh? Why is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life? It's there, just beneath the surface, beneath their calm exterior. They're always watching and waiting. And when they decide they can't leave us in charge of Earth anymore,
The end is nigh!
they'll pull out their plan for global human extinction into action. Oh my gosh, that sounds like that terrible M. Night Shyamalan movie, The Happening. Have you guys seen that? It's so bad. It's like one of the worst movies you could ever watch. It's basically about plants trying to kill all humankind. And it's really awful. It's so bad it's funny though. Mark Wahlberg, his performance, mwah. It's like he's trying to sabotage the movie. I'm serious. Sure you are, dude. Okay, we got a few things to look at here. What is this? Is this a chicken coop? What's a chicken coop doing here? This place even has chickens, huh? They're just regular chickens, right? Like, they don't eat people or lay bombs instead of eggs or something crazy like that. It seems safe. That's pretty funny. It's a chicken. It's not expecting to be fed like humans, is it? Okay, we get the same thing from all of them. Step away from the chicken coop. Oh, you like the chickens too, Makoto? Yeah, I love these little guys. They're seriously cute, right? And there are exactly 5 of them here. Okay, that's gonna be important. 5. Exactly? 5. You know, the number that comes after 4 before 6, at least in terms of natural numbers. Anyway, whenever the number of 5 pops up, that's a good omen. It contains the mystery of the cosmos.
I'm at least 30% right.
It's a number of power. A refreshing number on par with hand-squeezed all-natural lemonade. He never lets me get a word in edgewise. Such a weird guy to talk to. There's also a little screen on the chicken coop. This is one of those monitors Monokuma appears on. It seems pretty useless when he's not on it. Yeah, it was the chickens the whole time, can't tell. Hey, if they are the Legend of Zelda chickens, they are absolutely dangerous. Don't hit them too many times, they kill you. Actually, no, it's totally useless no matter what. And there's something behind him right here, too. There's some kind of control panel set near the wall. Does it control the air conditioning or something?
It's for the sprinklers.
Sprinklers?
Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set off to go every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission. Of course, the settings panel is locked, so you couldn't change it if you wanted to.
So that means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 a.m. every morning. That's going to be a clue for the case.
Yep, you got it. It's super user-friendly, which sucks. So if you get here too early, you'll get drenched, so watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, right?
You're too old to go running through the sprinklers anyway. Oh, I used to love to do that as a kid. I haven't done that in a long time.
Disgusting.
Did you guys ever have slip and slide? That was like, it was basically a big sheet of like plastic you would put down in your yard, and you would get it all wet from your sprinklers and stuff, and then you could just run and slide across your yard. That was a lot of fun too.
Or do you have some kind of water fetish? I'm gonna tell everyone.
Is that a thing? Water fetish? Hey, alternative to the showers. Nice. Okay, let's look at this giant plant up here. What the hell is this? What is this? This thing is super weird, super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to get this big. Is this thing real?
Watch out!
That's a Monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. Try and touch it, and you're in for some real excitement. Your heart's like, whoa, and the plant's all like, snap, and your flesh is like, bleh, I'm dead.
In other words, it's a monstrosity. It's like, Little Shop of Horrors, that giant plant, Feed Me Seymour.
It's pretty freaking amazing if I do say so myself. A student at Hope's Peak added improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature. The ultimate botanist. Although they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy.
That's all it was, guys. Just a tragedy. It's weird to see this scene with that happy, fun music. Yeah, that's true, Relentless. If it exists, there's a fetish for it. That's true.
Actually,
By the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, even people. So it's totally good for the environment.
Oh, someone's gonna die there.
well done.
Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future of growth of a healthy society.
That would be great, Monkey. Let's toss him in the flower, right? So you've never seen it, but doesn't mean it's not a thing, you suppose. And you've never known anyone with sprinklers, just paddling pools and hose pipes. Can't tell. You know me, I have sprinklers. We have lots of sprinklers in California. We don't get too much rain. And Leon! How's it going, Leon? What's up, dude? Spouting more and more nonsense. Monokuma eventually disappears. Whatever it is, I better keep my distance. Hopefully everybody knows about that. We don't want like another accidental killing because somebody got too close to a flower. Just to be sure, I should take a look inside that tool shed. Oh, we can go in. Nice. And can tell, swiveling topics to point-and-click adventures. The game reminded me of something. Have I ever played Tingle Tower? No, I've never even heard of it. Is this an older game or a newer game? Tingle Tower. And it's a point-and-click adventure? This place seems totally disorganized. From a lawnmower to fertilizer, flower pots to farm tools. And leaning against the back wall, is that a pickaxe? Here's a lot of tools people could use to kill others. Oh, look at that. It's a Monokuma branded lawnmower. That's cool. And Leon, this is not your kind of game? You would never figure out what to do in this. This one's not too hard, actually, Leon. When I played Ace Attorney, I actually thought that one was a bit more difficult than this one. Like, I often got stuck in that game not knowing where to go next. And I was just wandering around until something happened. But in this game, they usually push you in the right direction, which is nice. And you think it's a weather thing? In your area of the UK, it's rarely hot enough to need that? Oh, that's true. Yeah, we don't get nearly enough rain. And it's sunny most of the time, so we need sprinklers to keep any kind of plant life alive. Oh, and it's 2019, and it's half off on Steam right now, and you don't on Steam, and you don't realize when you mentioned it. Nice. Oh, that's cool. I'll definitely check it out. Yeah, I haven't ever even heard of it. Does that lawnmower have a blade? Probably. There's a lawnmower here. Even with this here, who's actually going to take care of the lawn? I mean, Monokuma, if he can fight Kung Fu, he could probably handle mowing a lawn. There are different kinds of gardening tools here. Are they all trying to get us to become self-sufficient? Bags of fertilizer are piled up. There are so many kinds to choose from. We're getting a lot of tokens from checking all this stuff out. So many flower pots. Big ones, little ones, any size you might need. Maybe I'll grow some flowers to put in my room. Yeah, because that's what you got time for, right? Okay, I think that's it for now. Look around a bit more. Did I miss something? Oh, I guess maybe I didn't look at the pickaxe. Huh. There's something carved into the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy diamond. What is that? I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. Crazy diamond. I can't remember. Sometimes they over-exaggerate a little bit, Relentless. I love that. And you were playing Chinatown Detective Agency recently, which you enjoyed mostly, but would recommend to wait a bit as I'm buying it. It has some buggy puzzles right now. Oh, is it like early access or something? Can't tell. Okay, I think that was everything to look at here. Oh, thank you, Relentless. I totally forgot about that. That was his gang. That's right. Mondo, man, he died so early. I kind of forgot all about him. I guess I've seen what there is to see up here for now. But once again, nothing I found seems to make any real sense. I need to head back to the dining hall and find out what the others have turned up. See, this is where this game is very different from Ace Attorney, in my opinion. Ace Attorney would not tell you where you need to go next. You would leave a room, and even though you've accomplished everything, you would just have to wander from room to room to room until you key the next cutscene. This game's really good about, hey, I'm done, go here. Sometimes you don't even have to go there. It just takes you, like right now. One after another, everyone made their way to the dining hall. And before too long, it would appear everyone has returned. But still, it's just the 6 of us. That's barely enough for a decent volleyball team.
Just a second.
Hey, don't be a sourpuss. We gotta think positive. Besides, even if one more person dies, we can still field the basketball team.
That's terrible.
Hey.
That's like reverse positive thinking. Anyway, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we've lost, we have to do our best. can we just stop this group hug nonsense? We need to find out what everyone discovered.
Yeah.
I checked all the windows on the 5th floor.
I didn't even see any windows.
Front to back. That used to be kind of Sakura's job, but anyway, no dice. There were metal plates on all the windows, just like everywhere else.
Correct.
Which means no chance of escape on the 5th floor either.
So,
But when I was looking around, I realized something about the layout of the school.
Here we go. Here's something new. And can't tell. So it's not early access. It is released. It's just a unique kind of game. It's built on a sense of where it fully depends on you to do what the game internet research on topics and do some critical thinking. I'd be so bad at that. And it used to have some complex puzzles, but one or two of them are not quite right yet. You can call a hint person as you progress, but that's but what they say doesn't match up quite with what the clues are presented. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. Sometimes they give you a little bit of a clue, but it doesn't quite make the sense it should. Even when you solve the puzzle, you're like, you really didn't give me everything I needed for that. And Tingle Tower is more traditional and quite charming. I'll check out a trailer for that, for sure. That sounds cool. What exactly did you notice about the layout of the school?
Just a second.
You took a good look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto?
Huh? Why do you ask?
So then,
Because if you did, you must have noticed the 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has.
Bathrooms? Something on all the other floors, but not the 5th floor. Are you talking about stairs? Oh, like stairs to a 6th floor? There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor. That's what you're talking about, right? Does that mean the 5th floor is the end?
correct.
We're finally starting to get a clear picture of this school.
All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery.
But
But that's the hardest part.
okay.
Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it.
Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay. As long as we work together, I'm sure we'll make it out of this. So did you finish that game, Kanto, or are you still playing it right now? No, I'm sure we will make it out, no matter what it takes. Okay, so I only talked to Hino so far. By the way, did any of you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor. Well, no strange. It's a massive understatement. The biolab? Oh, or that room. Yeah, that too. The smell of flesh, fat, and blood. The white outlines of countless corpses. It was more dreadful than anything I've encountered here so far. What the hell are you talking about? The smell itself was horrific, far beyond any normal murder scene. Every body's smell concentrated. Oof.
Huh?
God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it.
But
I mean, what the hell happened in that room?
So, in other words,
I can only think of one thing. A large group of people died right in that room. A bunch of people were killed in there?
Stop, seriously, I'm gonna throw up.
It can't be.
Aren't they all kind of used to death by now, you would think?
Perhaps that's what was meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Oh. Huh? You're thinking the same thing then. My theory is the mass murder that took place in that room is the incident said to have happened 1 year ago. The awful scene in that room. That was the tragedy that happened a year ago.
in other words,
Precisely. The tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body Hope's Peak Academy. If that's true,
it's all clear now.
that would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors.
hey,
I mean, I guess that makes sense, but it's all just so awful.
Not just awful, super awfully awful.
They're right. It's beyond awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless. But still, how is it not one of us ever heard about something like that happening? Does that mean they really did cover it up? Interesting. And you think it could have been done with some more testing before release, but it's just a small indie studio and it was already overdue, so I guess they figured it was ready. And it's that style of game where you know the answers. It's probably hard to think of how others will approach it based on just your clues. Oh, that's tricky. And Relentless John is so used to Massacre that the bloody room doesn't even count as strange anymore. It's just, you know, an alternate way to paint a room, right? We're pretty used to that. I mean, to be honest, like, from some of the games we've played, that room's pretty tame. That room's pretty tame. Oh, you finished it within just a couple days of it coming out. Nice. And you worked it out. Samuel Gordon visited the school to teach people how to be appropriately rude to servants, and it went wrong. I love that. I love that explanation. I am Samuel Gordon. He was such a jerk to those servants. But now, in hindsight, it all makes sense. My concern is with the biolab. That was only the place on the 5th floor that we couldn't access. So we got 2 locked rooms still, the biolab and the data center. The biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there.
Could it be?
If this were like a cliche horror game, it'd be some kind of creature, the final boss, or tyrant. Resident Evil? Nice. Or...
But
We're not in a horror game, though. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood, no matter how much you think about it.
Naturally.
Your tiny brain can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them efficiently.
well,
I really don't know how you said it, but what you said is probably right.
What?
No, how I said it is right too. Guy.
You know?
I'm gonna save Toko for last because I know she's not gonna say anything. That's right, he does throw money at all of his problems. You know, that was actually really cool, Relentless, in a weird way. Like most adventure games where you need money, you gotta find money or earn money first. Not in that game. You start off rich, so whenever something has to be bought, you can immediately solve the puzzle right then and there. Sometimes things you wouldn't think that could be solved by money can be solved by money. It's kind of a neat twist, I think. Oh, monkey, that would be interesting. Yeah, we will find a bunch of body parts. Maybe there's multiple Monokumas. Well, there's a big garden up on the 5th floor, and I found more than one thing to be worried about. Oh, we got 2 things to look at. A stupidly large plant. Monokuma said that was called a Monokuma flower. Even touching it seems dangerous, so we have to be careful.
For serious?
It's totally a man-eating plant. I'm pretty sure it's different from the ones that lives in the pipe, though. Anyway, wait, the pipe like Mario? Anyway, that thing must benefit from the sprinkler system as much as anything else in there. Oh yeah, apparently the sprinklers come on every morning at 7:30 on the dot. Yeah, I remember that. You don't want to get drenched and catch a cold.
yeah.
Well, you don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch colds, you know? Of course not, because idiots never get wet. I think you're thinking of ducks. I'm starting to worry about you, Hero. Can you tell me what 10 plus 10 is?
What the heck?
Hey, come on. You don't always have to call me dumb. I may have been held back 3 times, but that doesn't make me stupid. But if it'll make you happy, I'll answer your dumb question.
Huh?
So, what was the question again?
Ah,
Don't worry, you just answered it. Oh my gosh. We have to talk to him a few times because he has other things to say. Oh, that's it. Maybe Samuel Gordon's actually controlling Byakuya behind the scenes. And you think it's been shown that Monokuma's a robot since he can't explode? And they mentioned it earlier, Zakoba, when they were all talking about when they first saw him, like, what is he? How does he move? They were all saying he's a robot. And you can sell it via money, and then you have to wait 4 hours and wander between screens. Oh, that drove me crazy. That was like one of the worst mechanics in an adventure game. Just randomly allow time to pass. You know, nothing would ever cue you that time has passed. You just had to like go do stuff and come back. And you never knew how long you had to spend. It seemed like it was literal time. Like you actually had to wait 20 minutes or something. Yeah, that duck joke probably works better in Japanese.
You know?
Okay, so let's get to that part again. Okay, now we'll ask him about the chicken coop. There were a bunch of chickens in the chicken coop, right? That's right. 5 chickens. I love chickens. Let's raise them big and fat, and we can make fried chicken or barbecue. Decisions. Oh, I was thinking she loved chickens like the animal. No, she just wants the meat. Oh, or how about raw? Because there's nothing fresher than raw, right? Hina, you can't be calling people stupid when you're about to poison yourself from your own ignorance. I'm pretty sure that'd kill you.
You,
And the tool shed as well. You noticed it too, huh? The pickaxe?
What?
Huh. What about the pickaxe? Well, there was a pickaxe in the tool shed, and the words Crazy Diamond had been carved into the handle. We haven't seen that phrase, or haven't we seen that phrase somewhere before? Crazy Diamond. That does seem kind of familiar, I think.
It's true.
I don't just think, I know. We've definitely seen that phrase before.
Huh?
Where? Ah, that's it. I remember. There it is. It was on Mondo's uniform, on the back of his jacket. His jacket said the same thing, right? Crazy Diamond.
I see.
You're absolutely right. But why would that be on a pickaxe in the garden?
could it be?
Mondo must have snuck in there and done it, right?
Not possible.
We didn't have access to the garden until today.
That's right.
Then maybe Mondo brought it with him when he first came here, and Monokuma confiscated it? Whatever the reason, that's what stuck out to me in the tool shed. The pickaxe connected to Mondo. Well, what stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe at all. Huh? What did then?
Yo,
What I noticed was the lawnmower. I'm thinking maybe we can use it to call for help.
Huh?
How are you gonna call for help with the lawnmower?
what the heck?
I don't know. Maybe we can make it crop circles or something. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna make crop circles.
Well,
And we can use those to call for help. Nobody can see in, there's no windows. What the heck's happened to you? You weren't like this in the beginning, you know? It's like he's getting dumber and dumber as the game goes. Yeah, relentless. And they do a good job of like highlighting words so that you know something's important. It's going to be part of the case later or something. And Krem, how you doing, Krem? Hina does love them chickens. She doesn't like them alive. And there's a thing in Mario and Luigi's Bowser's Inside Story where you can, to wait, it told you to do something else, and then when it's done, it would play an alarm. See, that's kind of nice, Monkey. It kind of, at least it gives you the alarm, so you know, go do whatever you're waiting to do. Black Mirror didn't even give you that. It was terrible. And it's unfortunate that there are 5 chickens, as it makes me think of those kids' nursery rhymes, like 5 speckled frogs sat on a speckled log. What's gonna happen to those chickens?
you know?
Well, back then my personality hadn't quite solidified yet. I didn't think it was possible, but I'm disappointed in you more now than I've ever been. Okay, he might have more to say, I'm not sure. I didn't even know you could have a real live garden inside a school. All that green is super relaxing, you know? Just gotta make sure we don't get body snatched. Okay. The Monokuma flower is enough to keep me away regardless. Okay, so we're done talking to him. What about this? And Zakobo. So that's one of your favorite jokes. It might be a meta joke, meaning that while writing, you really did just get more out there and insane over time, but that's just your interpretation. I kind of like that. And, I mean, we're always growing as people, right? He was still finding himself. And Krem, you would breed the chickens before murdering them for dinner. 100%. You need to have replacements. Hey, Byakuya. It seems like Toko wants to say something.
What?
So, why are you telling me?
Hey,
Well, because you told her to zip it or whatever. Ah, I'd forgotten about that. Jesus, man. I know you like torturing her, but come on. Well, Toko, if you want to envelop us in all your putrid breath, I won't stop you. You honor me, Master. And don't worry, I took care of the odor problem. Seriously? You're just gonna take it? Shut up. And don't interrupt when Master and me are talking. Okay, so what did you want to tell us? Well, I was in a classroom on the 5th floor and something caught my eye. Whoa, where did you find that Rambo knife? It was this. A knife? Whoa, that thing is huge. It's like Rambo-sized. Ah, brilliant minds think alike. Denchman, how's it going, Denchman? Welcome to the stream. And let's see. And it was just by accident, Sokobo. and general life reminders, and we don't need a Byakuya dude, I guess. I love that. I could beat this on my own. Hina is your animal spirit, it seems. Honestly appropriate.
What?
And it's a survival knife of some sort. But what was I doing? What was it doing in the classroom?
Well,
How would I know?
Very suspicious.
What are you going to use that knife for? What are you planning to do to us? I wouldn't worry about the knife. She just likes scissors.
I'm not gonna do anything with it. I just picked it up. I don't want to leave a knife lying around.
How about that?
I'd rather have it lying around than in the hands of a serial killer.
Don't compare me to her. I'm nothing like her.
I don't know. You kind of look crazy right now.
Listen, more important. Now that we have a knife, what are we gonna do with it?
You know?
Well, we can't leave we can't let Coco. Can't talk. We can't let Toko keep it. That's for sure. We don't know what she might do.
what's your problem?
I don't want it anyway. It's too dangerous.
So, what to do?
So then,
Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Huh? Me? Oh yeah, I totally trust Makoto to take care of it.
Okay.
Nobody's ever really blamed us at all for anything, except for like the very first case. I feel like everybody trusts us now.
And that's that.
Hold on, don't I get a say?
It's all clear now.
It just shows how much they trust you. You should do as they ask. Are you sure it's trust? I feel like they're just using me, but what if we have the knife, somebody takes it, and then kills somebody? Everybody's gonna blame us, right? We do love Coco. We cannot let Coco keep it. I haven't seen that movie, that new Disney movie, Coco. Did you guys like it?
Okay, so here you go, Makoto.
They're acting like I already said yes. Fine. I guess there's nothing I can do. I'll just keep it in my desk drawer for now. See, that's terrible. And then you have to be sure you actually lock your room because, as we discovered, we're not very good at locking our room. Kyoko just walked in at 3 in the morning and woke us up. So somebody can get in there and take it if we don't keep it locked.
Anyway, that's all I wanted to say.
Hey, Toko.
Do I still have bad breath? Sorry. I'm sorry it stinks. I'm sorry it stinks.
That's fine.
You made a valuable discovery. Good job. Oh my gosh, she's about to explode with excitement. And Azucha, what's up, dude? Oh, you're about to go to bed? Well, thank you for dropping in and saying hi. And Disney's Coco came out in 2017. You're thinking of Encanto. No, I've seen Encanto. I have not seen Coco. And Makoto does need a survival knife the most because he clearly is bad at surviving. Hey, we survived this long. We survived this long.
Did Master just praise me? Hey, good for you. I'm dreaming. I must be dreaming. That I would ever experience such a dream.
My gosh, this game. There's not a bonk hammer big enough for poor Toko.
So strange. Really strange. Oh no.
Whenever I look at Toko these days, it makes me feel sad, just like Hina feels about you. Well, I think that's all the new information we have for now.
Yo!
So, what do we do now? Monkey. Unfortunately, we cannot do that one. That one, I forgot to disable that one, but we cannot use that one for visual novel games for obvious reasons. Would you like to transfer that to a different one? Auto-tune, perhaps. Or emote only, I guess. John, you coward. I can't do refunds, so you could transfer it or just deal with it. Give Monkey what he wants. It just doesn't make sense for this kind of game. So what do we do now? Well, starting today, you're all under my command. But how are we under your command? I don't get it. But before we proceed, I need to figure something out.
No way!
Although, we could do this. Can you refund points? I didn't think I could affect that. I know I could do my tokens, which is like something I use through Stream Elements. But as far as I knew, I couldn't do anything with those like Twitch automatic tickets. Maybe there's a way to do it, though. I'll have to look into it. I guess shut up now, John, would be I have to ignore chat. I can't talk to chat. I can read the game, but I just can't talk to chat. If you want to do that, I suppose. Geez, how cocky can you be? You're just gonna bust through the ceiling if your head gets any bigger.
So, what is it you want to figure out?
Kyoko's identity. Huh? Uh-oh.
Well,
Kyoko's identity? But Kyoko is Kyoko, right?
Yes, but who is she? The rest of us have clear, definable reason for having been selected to Hope's Peak Academy. Hina's the ultimate swimming pro, Hiro's the ultimate clairvoyant, even Makoto is the ultimate lucky student. Can you save it for a rainy day? I wouldn't remember. So I'd say redeem something else now, or I'll have to look if there's a way to refund it later. So, what about Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she wants? Now that you mention it, she's never told us. Kyoko has been very mysterious.
Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right?
It's not a matter of what she likes or doesn't like. This is a matter of trust. That's true. Hiro's the ultimate comedic punchbag. I love that. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? We need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicion. So, Kyoko, it's time you told us.
I can't.
There we go. She's just digging a grave, isn't she?
What? Why won't you tell us?
Wrong.
I didn't say I won't.
I said I can't.
What the heck?
Maybe she can't remember? What do you mean?
So,
There, and called it.
Because I don't remember.
What?
I have no memory of what I am.
You have no memory? You mean...
Amnesia?
What?
I thought you had a sense of humor. You'd say you were joking, but if this is a joke, I'm not laughing.
this is very suspicious.
You can't be serious right now, can you?
whew.
I knew you wouldn't believe me.
That's why I didn't say anything.
However,
But it doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make it clear before we're done.
What?
So, you have no intention of telling us. Then I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
hey,
What are you gonna do? Torture me?
Nothing so barbaric as that.
It's all clear
I
now.
will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
what?
Limit my options?
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. But if she gives you the key to her room,
She can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking a school regulation.
and if she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself. And what if she can't? What if she's actually telling the truth? Hold on. A threat like that.
That's fine.
Fine, I understand.
Good. You're finally in the mood for conversation. Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right up to Byakuya and held out her room key to him.
It can't be.
You damn fool. Why would you refuse to talk?
Because,
Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that.
So,
Maybe she really did lose her memory.
If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever, where only the worst stuff happens, right? Amnesia would fit right in. Yeah, she told you she cannot, right?
however,
The worst school where only the worst things happen. Do you really mean that?
hey,
Can you really be sure that life has been filled with only the worst things?
What do you mean?
Perhaps I've said too much.
Yeah, and she could be lying, 100%. So, but if she was to like give her key up, which is almost like a death sentence for her, then, man, maybe she is telling the truth. Kyoko then turned her back on us, and without a word began to walk away.
Come on.
Where do you think you're going?
goodbye.
Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything to harm any of you.
Those were her last words as she left. Kyoko's last words. The dining hall was silent. The only sound was the door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room.
What the heck?
What was her deal?
but
I think you went too far, taking her room key like that. For her, it wasn't far enough. Or maybe she gets off on the attention. I can't believe her. I enjoy getting yelled at.
Stop talking.
You're getting noisy again, Toko.
Come on.
Uh-oh, now she has to go silent again. Sorry, I can still hear you. The sound of your breathing. your heart beating. It grates on me.
Hey.
Are you telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but what's Kyoko's gonna do now? Plus, the situation. It's just like before. It's no different from when everyone started accusing Sakura. That's like half of her character is moaning noises, right, Tenchman? And I'm no different either. I still can't stop anyone. Whoa.
What?
What the hell? Why are you yelling all of a sudden?
'Cause, I mean,
Oh, that's why. That makes sense.
What?
His theme song, he's like such an evil character, but it's just this fun, perky, happy song. It's you. How long have you been standing there?
I'm very, very...
Now I'm really angry.
That.
Angry at what? At the thief. That's right. I'm very sad to have to tell you there's a thief in your midst.
What?
Hey!
My precious. They stole it.
There's so many, like, you know, pop culture throwbacks to other things. Like that was a Lord of the Rings reference, it seems like. You're precious.
Your teacher had such faith in you, and this is how you repay me? With betrayal?
Reality is filled with so much hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run away from their fantasies. But what the heck is your precious? Shut up. I hope you all get stuck in a hiring freeze and die penniless on the street.
Whoa.
What the heck?
The first thing I could think of is maybe somebody killed his plant or moved it. I don't know how anybody could steal that plant. And he's gone. What the heck was that about?
so,
He said something about his precious being stolen. Does anyone have any idea what that might mean?
It likely has something to do with Kyoko. Huh? Who else other than her would be willing and able to steal something from Monokuma? Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? But if that's true, what was it? And why would she do that? One thing I've noticed about this game is the copyright holders of this game are pretty hardcore about not streaming or posting stuff to YouTube. I've been posting like YouTube videos of all of the previous streams, and this is the first game in a long time to get content blocked. I've had to cut multiple portions out of different streams of this game just to, you know, make sure it's safe to upload to YouTube. Yeah, right, Kentel? Why murder is okay, but not thievery?
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime.
Oh, has it only been happening since late last year? Zakobo, yeah, I saw some people in some YouTube comments because I was looking it up to see if it was legit. I guess because they just re-released the game on like Xbox and I think mobile, now they're starting to crack down at it again.
Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
At least that's what I saw people on Reddit were kind of speculating, because it seemed to happen around the same time.
Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
But it wasn't the entire stream. It wasn't the entire stream. Like the first stream of the game that we did, the only thing that made me cut out was that intro sequence when you first start the game. You know, with like that kind of like scene where you see that character get like locked in that Iron Maiden and sent up in the rocket and crash back down. That whole thing got cut out, but the rest of the stream seemed to be okay. It's kind of weird. But it wasn't music. It was like a visual copyright thing, which, yeah, kind of makes me think of spoilers. Can't tell.
Uh-oh. We need to get out of here.
You know?
We can talk about this more tomorrow, and about Kyoko. However, after what just happened with Monokuma and Kyoko, I feel like there's something in the air. Therapy Android, how are you doing, Therapy? Good to see you. Happy Saturday night for you. I think it's getting pretty late on Saturday. I would suggest you take extra precautions tonight. Stay in your rooms. Don't go wandering around.
well,
Not like we need you to tell us that.
Goodbye.
We need to make sure we actually lock our room. Well then, let's disperse. I'll see you all tomorrow. Following his lead, each of us went back to our rooms. Ah, that's right. I need to put this knife away that I got from Toko. We should hide it. Don't just put it in a drawer. I think the safest place for it will be in my desk drawer. I would like hide that under the mattress or something. Or maybe above like a light fixture or something, behind something. I don't know. But anyway, is Kyoko really going to be okay? Ah, about to go to bed with that portion of sweet Johncadia go to sleep voice. Although you also get some other weird random voices as well with me trying to do different characters. That doesn't give you nightmares. Anyways, Kyoko really going to be okay? She can't get into her room. What's she going to do? Isn't there something I can do? Something I can... Ah, does she want to stay in our room? Alright. As I opened my eyes, I realized I'd fallen asleep without realizing it. But more important, did I hear the doorbell? Let's check it out. Yeah, pizza! It's pizza time. Kyoko.
Hey,
I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. See you there. You can't just say things like that. Wait, Kyoko! Without acknowledging me, Kyoko disappeared into the depths of the darkened hallway. I mean, at this point... I mean, we're like getting down to the last few people. You gotta stop trusting everybody, right? In situations like this. Like, this could absolutely be a trap. If you don't give me a great reason to, like, leave and meet you somewhere, just the two of us, like, I'm not leaving my room. Pizza monkey. I had pizza last night. It's really good. I know we're not supposed to go out during the nighttime, but I can't just not go. You can absolutely go back to sleep. Kyoko will be very pissed at you, but you could.
hey,
Sorry for asking you to meet with me so late. It's okay. I'm used to it.
correct.
Indeed.
So then,
Well then, let me get straight to the point. It's something you can't talk about in front of the surveillance cameras, right? So does that mean... Does this have something to do with whatever it is you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from him. Was it you?
indeed.
That's right. So I was right. But what did you steal?
So,
I stole this. A key. Oh, nice. It even has his face on it. It's got to be an important one. But you're being you. This is Makoto. He believes in friendship forever. True. True. He's very naive, you know, in kind of a fun way where it's kind of endearing, but it's not the smartest thing survival-wise, of course. I do like pineapple on pizza. It's not like my go-to. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but I absolutely will eat it. It's good stuff. But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Where did you get this?
so,
From the headmaster's room. I thought that room was locked too. What? You snuck in the headmaster's room? But wasn't it locked?
however,
The lock was broken. What?
correct.
It was Sakura. She did it for us. Ah, once she destroys it, then anybody can go in and nobody else will get in trouble because it's no longer breaking and entering, right? She did?
Indeed.
Remember what she said in her note. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. Sakura should have just gone over and destroyed every single locked door. So, Sakura broke into the headmaster's room for us.
That's right.
So that we could uncover whatever secrets might lay hidden within. She did that for us. She violated the school regulations to help us. She already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place.
Indeed.
I noticed the room was open after the class trial was over yesterday. But if I just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why I used you as a decoy. I knew it! I thought we were a decoy, that she was doing something else when we were talking to Monokuma. And can we just say a big question mark to whoever designed the Monokuma key? It's like a flashing sign of it being suspicious. You know what it's like? It's like a skeleton key from another game. Where it's like, oh, you find some random keys, but you find that skeleton key, which is literally a skeleton, like has like a giant skull on it. You know it's important. So you asked me to meet in the data center in order to...
Correct.
I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took that opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found this key. Wow. Then, what you told me about yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too?
Mukuro Ikusaba.
That makes sense. Like, where the hell did she get that information? See, that would have been smart. Yeah, make it totally nothing special, right? You could even mask it. Say it's like the room to key 104 or something that's already being used.
The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Did you find out about this Mukuro or Ikusaba while you were in there?
Indeed.
I did find a file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I don't know all the details yet, but the one thing I do know is that Mukuro Ikusaba is dangerous. Dangerous?
In other words,
She may well be the mastermind. Mastermind? But didn't Alter Ego say that the headmaster was probably the mastermind?
wrong.
No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind, I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right. Makes such a strong statement without proof. That's not like Kyoko at all. But if it isn't the headmaster, does it mean Mukuro Ikusaba really could be the mastermind?
Anyway,
This key is one of the big opportunities we've been waiting to get our hands on. Now that we've grasped it, we can't let it go, can we? Sure, but I mean, what's the key even unlock?
so
I don't know yet, which is why I need you to draw Monokuma's attention again while I go and find out. Wait, while you're planning on sneaking back in again, you can't. That's way too dangerous. And you want me to draw his attention? But we don't actually know if there's just one mastermind, right? If there's more than one person watching us.
is that right?
But they didn't catch me on they didn't catch on last night, right? Maybe we just got lucky.
Hey,
Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Like I said, we didn't get caught last night. But as you said, maybe it was pure luck. It's also possible that, like, they're just not letting on what they know. Because there was times before where Monokuma, or the mastermind, knew stuff that we had done bad but just didn't tell us. Kept it a surprise for later, right? Which is why we're going to run the experiment one more time. And if we're successful again, then we may just have been a lucky guess will be proven true. As Kyoko talked, she was calm and collected as ever. I couldn't help but just stand there and listen.
hey,
If it's true that the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time, then there would have to be a period of time where the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true, and if we can exploit it. Maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is just too high. When I think of what might happen if we fail,
why is that?
I don't think you need to worry all that much, after all. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. No restrictions have been placed on our efforts to solve the mystery. Am I wrong? Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell. But if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world won't matter. He could just kill us all without a second thought.
I see.
I see. In that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or disprove that hypothesis. What?
Correct.
In a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rules or adhere to them no matter what?
In other words,
We gain something whether we succeed or not. Now there's no reason not to do it, right? But
if you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
we know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey,
Am I wrong? At that moment, I finally realized. I had never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in Kyoko's eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead, the enemy standing before us, and with that in view, she just smiled. I can't change how I feel. I wouldn't if I could. Then Kyoko took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me. Huh, what's this?
it's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. If something happens,
However,
I'm not planning on dying, but there's always a chance of it, and a death without meaning is unappealing.
hey,
Please, I want you to hold on to it for me. Fine, I'll hold on to it, just because you asked me to. But I'm going to give it back at some point. You can be sure of that.
indeed.
Yes, of course.
Hey,
Oh, and one more thing. You can't tell anyone else about what I've discovered. Sure, because there's a chance the mastermind might find out, right?
Indeed.
Well, there's that too. Huh. You mean there's something else?
Well,
It's nothing. Forget I said anything. I can't just forget that easily.
so then,
Okay then, shall we begin?
Makoto.
I'm counting on you, Makoto. I just have to get to Makoto's attention, right? Then give it my best shot.
Goodbye.
I'm going on ahead. The rest is up to you. Her curt goodbye was no different from any other time. And like every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. What wasn't like every other time was the sudden knot I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk away. No, everything's going to be fine. I know it. Because it's Kyoko. Talking to myself helped shake off some of my anxiety. And then I got to work. Okay, I need to take a break to read. And I love that this game is like, we used voice acting budget on this scene, we are going to damn well use it. Yeah, there's always those key moments they actually voice act the whole thing. And the trials, of course. I love that the trials are fully voice acted. And Denchman, yeah, I don't know what the name of the game means either. Oh, Truth Bullet, Relentless. As in the truth bullets they use? That's right, I think we talked about that before. And you Google the phrase Danganronpa, directly translate to bullet refutation, meaning bullet in the literal meaning, refuting in terms of refuting statements. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. So basically chalk it up to, it makes sense in Japanese, but LP went viral before there was an English translation, and they've been mad to drop the name of what would have been a niche game otherwise. I don't know, I like it. I think it makes sense. It's a little tough to say when you're getting used to the game, but it's a cool name. Okay, let's do this. Hey Monokuma, you can see me, right? Get out here. I got a bone to pick with you. Oh no, we're being way too obvious. Then a few moments later...
Monokuma appears!
Well, I guess it works. I was thinking we should try to do it more naturally. It's very obviously a distraction now.
Well, well, this is a surprise. You being the one to call me out.
Hey, hey!
By the way,
Huh?
Most suspicious.
whatever you and Kyoko are up to, going to the bathhouse, just the two of you, in the middle of the night? Definitely a hot and steamy moment, wouldn't you say? So warm and wet. So wet and warm. I bet you guys...
Removed to confirm with local and international censorship laws. That's pretty funny.
all over her, didn't you? Not gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it. Well, whatever. Unlike you, I have absolutely no interest in the late night bat scenes. Because I like to maintain a healthy life of observation far away from X-rated exploits.
Oh, so this is why there's no surveillance cameras in the bathhouse.
Wow.
Bullseye.
Or is it maybe because the lens gets all fogged up and you can't see anything anyway? Sounds like that's the bullseye to me.
You need something?
Anyway, you went to all that trouble to get me out here. Now what do you want?
Oh, well, there's just something I wanted to confirm with you.
Say what?
Whether I'm a mademoiselle or a duda fella,
Actually,
but in the Bear Kingdom, there is no male or female.
Actually there is.
what?
Seriously?
My entire existence! This is kind of depressing.
That's enough. I'll get stuck if I think about it too much. So, what did you really want to ask me?
Yeah, very true, Relentless. In some ways, I kind of remind ourselves of Hero a little bit. We're not quite that dense, but we do have shades of Hero from time to time. And incidentally, you wonder what Hope's Peak's exam results are like? True. That's interesting to think about, Cantel. With the small intake that includes students like Hagakure, it can't be that great. Oh well, you told us earlier that your precious had been stolen. What's this precious of yours?
What are you thinking?
Listen, I'm sure this is a silly question. No way it's possible and all, but is that seriously what you dragged me out here to ask me?
Unbelievable.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be 100 megaton freaking kidding me. You're not gonna ask me something useful like how to get the best honey or was that Yersin breeding tips? What is a Yersin? This is crazy. Are all prepubescent teens as nutty as you?
What the heck?
God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and that's it.
Wait, what? What was the other thing? Oh, it's a bear. Thank you. Yeah, really, the only question to the school is, are you the best at something? Doesn't matter if it's something that makes you like smart or qualified or that you would do well in school. You're just the best at something. What was that second thing?
It's a blank, stupid. A secret. Fill it in yourself.
So something else was stolen.
Making me trudge all the way out here for that. I'd like to see what's going on in that brain of yours. And the next time you summon me for something so stupid, I'll open up your skull and find out.
Crap, I hope that was enough time. Dropping more than a few swear words, Monokuma stormed off. Whew. I hope I kept him distracted long enough. Monokuma sex tips. No, thank you. Now, all I can do is wait and hope Kyoko makes it out okay. No, she'll be fine. It's Kyoko after all. And unless Samuel Gordon is actually the headmaster and bribes them into good exam results, I knew the headmaster was evil. I'm sure she's fine, right? I went back to my room and laid down, doing my best to settle my nerves and get back to sleep. Hey, here's our weird dream. There's so many random objects on the screen now.
Theater, brought to you by Spike Toonsoft Company Limited.
You know, when I got my YouTube video content blocked, people were like looking at that name, at Spike Chunsoft, and like, oh, is this company name related to this? Because it doesn't say Spike Chunsoft. The company name that is blocking all these is something else, but they were saying it's legit. Hey, Sakura, this is a cool looking scene. It's all CG and detailed. The hell is this? Looks like she's jumping into an action game. Like a Dynasty Warriors kind of game. We're having some weird dreams now. Whoa! Well, she did fight with Monokuma. Sakura's Revenge, the game the world has been waiting for. Unfortunately, development has been cancelled. Of course, if enough people buy Danganronpa, who knows? Oh no, I couldn't read it all! So guys, go buy Danganronpa, we need to get that game. Just kidding. Buy it if you like it, of course.
The super stylish, super fashionable game was canceled during development, but it'll start back up again if Danganronpa sells well.
Then you guys have to recommend it to your friends, too.
I love how, like, it probably was never even a thing, but it's just really funny that they would sort of, you know, promote their game like this. I like that. That's pretty cool. Oh, thank you, Kanto. Yeah, I missed a little bit of that too.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
You know, I kind of feel like this game works pretty well streaming as far as repetition because, you know, we take a break, a day break or so. I feel like if I try to, like, beat this game in just, like, 2 days or something, like, you know, marathon it, essentially, it would get really repetitive just because there's quite a cycle of, like, you know, just how the trials work, how every morning we go to the whatchamacallit, the dining hall, you know, and then we're going around giving presents. Like, with that repetition, I feel like it's nice to, like, pad the game out, spread it out a little bit. My body feels so heavy this morning. It must be because I was up so late last night. Anyway, I need to get to the dining hall. Speaking of which, let's save it first. I feel like we haven't saved it in a long time. Yeah, it's an ad for the game we actually paid for, right, Krem? I guess that's good for people streaming it, or if you watch a YouTube video, kind of advertises it that way, right? But it is weird to get an ad for the thing you paid for in the thing you've already paid for. Like, you're trying to get me to buy a second copy? All right. Oh, hopefully our knife is still in there. To the dining hall.
What?
We're missing somebody. You're 1 minute late, Makoto. How do you explain this? Sorry, I'm not feeling so great today.
What's your problem?
You really think a tired excuse like that is gonna work?
Huh? Are you allowed to talk again? I don't recall giving you permission. Uh-oh.
I just thought, since a day had passed, it had maybe reset. Sorry, please don't hate me. Whatever my punishment is, I'll accept it. I'll hang a sign from my neck that says, "Bad girl." I'll clean your bathroom with my toothbrush.
If you stop making disgusting comments like maybe, I can forgive you.
Thank you. I won't make any more disgusting comments, I promise. If I do, you can stuff my mouth full of trash.
There you go with more disgusting comments. True, Relentless. That's exactly how I get treated when I'm a little bit late. Although, what I'm trying to do now is when I do start the stream a minute, 2, 5 late or whatever, I have to drop that many tokens as soon as I start the stream.
As long as it's you and no one else, I don't mind.
It's no use. She's disgusting to the bone.
So,
Anyway, where's Kyoko? I haven't seen her this morning.
Could it be?
Not cool. This is worse than being late for lunch, a date for your wedding, or anything. Yeah, little bit of a degrading kink. Yeah, she likes that whole master-slave thing going on.
Maybe she's mad about what happened yesterday, and she's not going to show up anymore.
I can't tell the others why Kyoko might not be here. The best thing to do right now is just keep quiet.
Very strange.
I mean, we should be worried too, because she should have only been exploring that stuff while we were distracting Monokuma. Now she should be here with us. Whatever her reason, I'm curious to know what she is doing. I know she's not in her room, so...
You know?
Oh yeah, you still have her key, right?
What's this?
Are you looking for Miss Kirigiri?
What?
What do you want now?
Hey! Hey!
I'm right? You're wondering where Miss Kirigiri is, right?
Do you know where she is?
Ooh.
Well, it's hard to say.
You don't know either?
What?
It's because he doesn't know. That's why he's here, to try and prod us for information.
Hey, don't you hate it when someone asks for what their favorite movie is, and they name some indie bullcrap?
Why does it have to be a big, high-budget movie? What's wrong with indie bullcrap movies? I love indie movies.
This is very suspicious.
I feel like I'm getting whiplash the way he changes subjects like that.
Yeah, not the best idea, Cantel. We should probably be talking. Maybe not saying exactly what, but... Thank goodness it looks like Monokuma really didn't notice. So I guess our plan went off fine last night. Which could mean...
Hey,
maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Could she have been right about that?
Hey! Hey!
So, I was right? You're looking for Miss Kirigiri. Any idea where she might have gone?
We have no idea.
What the heck?
And even if we did know, we wouldn't tell you.
What the heck?
For serious.
I see. Well, fine, whatever. I don't care anymore. Sayonara, suckers.
As soon as he was gone, we all glanced around at each other.
So, what was that just now? Does that mean Monokuma doesn't know where she is either?
It would seem that way.
You know?
Well, where the heck could she have gone?
Don't you think we should all go look for her?
How would you suggest we approach that task? Even Monokuma can't seem to locate her. Hey, Weepatome, what's up, dude?
Very suspicious.
Yeah. How can we not know, or how can he not know where she is?
yeah, totally.
So strange.
Kyoko must have used that key to sneak into some unknown part of the school. But somewhere even Monokuma wouldn't notice? Where could it be? We spent the rest of breakfast talking about where Kyoko could have gone. Afterwards, we returned to our rooms. Now we get to actually, have free time. Phew. Breakfast didn't help me feel any more upbeat, that's for sure. I feel like this is going to be this is more than me just staying up late last night. Hey, free time. Okay, so first thing we got to do besides save it, is I also want to go buy a bunch of those tokens. We have to give some stuff away. Oh, actually, that's a good idea, Denchman. We should look in our drawer and see if the knife is actually there. In here is the survival knife that Toko found. Oh, good. It's still there. Good, good. We should probably check that every time we come back to our room, honestly. Okay, so if we look at our map, we can kind of see where people are. Although if we're looking for... Oh, we should check those locked doors, I guess. Huh. Although we would get caught if nobody's making a distraction. Nice, Relentless. And it was from this game, too. Okay, so they're in the garden. Everyone seems to be in the 5th floor. So I'm guessing we should probably just go straight there. See if she's hiding somewhere around here. So typically when just something wild happens and we get a really good quote weave at home, any of the mods can add that quote. Nothing in these 2 rooms. Hey, Nicolaj! Seriously, long time no see. How have you been, dude? What's new? What you been up to? This was the really gruesome room, I believe. Yeah. Anything new to see here? Doesn't look like it. Right? What are you doing quoting the game we're currently playing? That's kind of funny.
Oh, so then.
That was a good one. We actually don't have written what game that was from or what stream that was, Relentless. I forget what that was, what we were playing at the time. Monokuma seems like super advanced, right? I think maybe we've been caught in the middle of something terrible.
Very suspicious.
A global revolution by the ancient civilizations that we've ruined. Their alien technology will destroy us. Or maybe not, I don't know. I really don't want to spend my time with Hiro. We don't seem to, like, learn anything or get much done when we're chatting with him. Okay, we still can't do that one. You know, usually the most common quote, Relentless, is the one from Gabriel Knight, where I was talking about Capri Suns. There's no one here, just these giblets. That was perfect for that room, can't tell. The bloody room. Let's see, there's a few people in here. And there's this room. This is the target practice room. Was Hina in here? No, no Hina. Oh, here she is.
Okay.
Even if it's hard, you have to endure. Endure, endure.
Well...
That's a quote from the famous marathon runner Samuel Wanjiru. But every person's endurance has a limit.
Yeah, let's hang out with her for a bit. Wait, no. Before we do that, let's go buy presents. I totally forgot. That was on the 2nd floor, if I remember right. Let's see. I actually can't. Library, archive. No, maybe it's on the 3rd floor. Or 1st floor, actually. Nurse's office. School store. That's what I want. I wanted the school store. There we go. Oh, yes. That Jackbox one. That was a Jelly Belly. One of those really gross jelly beans. And it was stuck in my teeth and I couldn't get the taste out of my mouth. Alright, let's get some more of these. We have 170 to spend. Dang. Gosh, we have to spend a lot to not get any repeats. Oh, I already had that one. I'm going to try to do like 10 at a time. Until it gets over 20. Hey, that's new. What is that? Looks like flowers. I haven't seen that yet. That looks like a pretty cool ring. Whoa, it just jumped up a lot. Haven't seen that yet, I don't think. Wait, what happened? We got an extra bonus item. That's cool. Unfortunately, it's one we already had before. You're just a big old dummy. Hey, boxing gloves. Who would want that now? Oh, we got another one. It's funny, I've never seen this lucky thing before. I'm not sure who would want boxing gloves. That seems like it would be a Sakura thing, doesn't it? That's new. Out of context, Relentless? That sounds really dirty. That sounds really dirty. Oh, don't know what that is. Yes, I used to love Capsule Machines when I was a kid. I used to always play them at the grocery store. It seems like that was like the most common place. Oh, we just got the same present twice in a row? That makes sense. If you use more, you have a chance of getting lucky. Let's do one more. I'll save a few tokens for whatever reason. Yes, there are a lot in Japan still. They're bigger than the ones we're used to, though, from what I remember. Like, I'm used to them being about this big and just having, like, you know, a little ring or something small in there. But the ones in Japan seem to be a bit bigger and have more substantial prices. They're probably more expensive, too. But one thing that I didn't understand was that why it was so huge is claw machines. Claw machines are everywhere in Japan. Like, if you went to an arcade and if it had 3 floors, there's usually one floor that was just like a general thing of arcade games, one floor that was like all fighting games, and one floor that was all claw machine games. And I had no idea why there were so many. They were really cool though. Like a claw machine would only have one type of prize, you know, like a figurine of some anime character, but there would be like 100 of them in there. Yeah, scam machines. They're all total scams, 100%. I mean, the crazy thing about those claw machines, and you don't realize it, is it's only like 10% skill. It's 90% if it's your chance to win, because those claw machines, they're programmed to drop it once they hit the top 9 out of 10 times. Otherwise, they would just lose money, you know? So they make sure to only let certain people win. Where was she? I think she was in here. Yeah, let's talk to Hina again. Oh, nice. Yes, a lot of places still have arcades kind of like that. Like bowling alleys have arcades. Just random places like that. They usually have like a small arcade room. Movie theaters often have arcade machines.
Okay.
And Denchman, every time you walk to your local mall, you snuck 14 quarters and used them when your mom went to the bathroom. Ah, sneaky, sneaky. But then your mom would know you have a bunch of these capsules. That would be kind of harder to hide, right? Okay, so let's spend some time with you.
Yeah.
I think we need a change of pace. And when I think of a change of pace,
You got it.
I can only think 50 laps in the pool.
You know what would be kind of interesting? What if you could possibly like hang out with the wrong person and they just kill you that day? Game over. You chose poorly. I changed my pace with Hina in the pool. And yeah, we'll give her a present. And she definitely didn't see all the sticky toys you shoved in your jacket pockets. Good, good. You were sneaky about that. Okay, what would Hina like? We can't give her those presents. What's the green costume? As soon as you put this on, you'll feel like you can take on any challenge. It resembles a stereotypical dinosaur. I don't think she would want that. A meteorite arrowhead. Oh, that's for Hero, I think. What's this? A thin edible film made from starch. It's commonly used as a candy wrapper. She loves candy. Oh, but we don't actually have that. I wish it would take away the things I don't have. A graduation album. I don't think she would really like that. And some of your favorite anime figures were originally claw machine prices, although you bought them off someone else instead of having to win them yourself. It's probably cheaper that way, Relentless, honestly. And instantly, does the US have leisure centers with swimming pools? You guess so. The TV gives impressions every US house has a swimming pool. No. I mean, it depends on where you're at, Cantel, like in Arizona or something like that. Actually, yeah, you probably have like half of the homes there have swimming pools because it's always so hot and just like you need a swimming pool. But in California, where I'm at, very few places actually have swimming pools. At least I'm in a more coastal area, so you know we got the ocean. The temperatures aren't ridiculously hot most of the time, so a swimming pool isn't that common. But we do have like a swimming pool center you can go to. The second button. What is this? It's from a school uniform. How about a handbag? I feel like that's more for Ifumi. Millennium Prize problems. Oh, these are math problems. I don't think she would like that. Golden airplane? It's a sculpture of a spaceship. Seat cover. Water lover. Here it is. We found the right present for her. A competition swimsuit for women. Its design concept is to become one with the water and claims to increase swimming speed by up to 10%. Hell yeah, we're giving that to her. Yeah. What? I can keep this, right? Yay, ultra stoked. Seeing Hina so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. Hey Makoto. I'm so tired. Yeah, you look pretty tired. What happened? You just swam 50 laps.
Well...
I woke up earlier than normal this morning, so I decided to do a push-up, sit-up, and squat set. I ended up doing 1,000 of each. You did 1,000 push-ups? I don't even think I could do 1,000 push-ups in a week. Well, that would explain it.
Aww.
Tired. So tired. I want something sweet. I want those things you get when you mix flour, sugar, butter, and eggs, and then deep fry them. So what Hina's looking for is butter, sugar, eggs, and deep fry. You don't deep fry cookies. Churros, you need to have cinnamon. So I'm thinking just donuts, right? Oh, I know. You want some donuts, don't you? Don't tell anyone, but there's actually a bunch of frozen donuts in the warehouse.
Okay.
I actually have some gluten-free frozen donuts in the freezer. Let's see. And we would tell them that would be funny. Sometimes people are having a bad day. They just feel like murdering somebody. Yeah, just a trap. Like a random trap, you know? And Sheely, you got Manscaped boxers with a 3-pack, and it was so worth the $40, which sounds like a lot, but it was worth it. You know, I've never tried Manscaped anything. They do, what, like the trimmers? I guess they have boxers. I'm sure they have a few other, you know, gentleman items, but that's cool. Do you like them? They have some good quality stuff. I thought you were a bot for a second. Yeah, just don't talk about, what is that game? Raid Shadow Legends, or one of those like learning courses you can do online. Otherwise, you're guaranteed a bot. Imagine the warm chewiness of that donut. You know what I'm saying, right? You eat the crap out of that, right? You really do love donuts, huh?
Just a second.
Is there anyone who doesn't? Who on earth? No, who in the whole universe can say they hate donuts? I think about the sensation of biting into a donut. First, the sweetness floods your mouth, then the soft donut cushions you. Next, you get the hint of egg and butter, right? I do love donuts. Your whole body starts to melt. You feel like you're falling into the center of the donut itself. When people talk about the donut effective, that's what they're talking about. That's absolutely not true. Huh? I can't take it anymore. I'm drooling like Niagara Falls over here.
Just a second.
Get out of my way, Makoto, or I got an uppercut with your name on it. I'm not in the way. Wait for me, God of Donuts. Almost before she was done talking, Hina took off like a bat out of hell. Whenever I'm around her, I feel like I'm soaking in the essence of human vitality. Hey, we got some more skill points. Nice. Yeah, this stream sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Now available on iOS and Android. I think you can get it on Steam too, or PC somehow. Not that I'm advertising. I've never played Raid Shadow Legends. Honestly, those kind of like grindy games that kind of bore you to the point where you have to throw money to make progress, never interested me. I played one of them back when like cell phone games were kind of popping off. What was it called? Not Kingdom. I can't even think of the name of it. It was kind of like you built up a base and you could attack other people's bases and people would attack you. And it was fun for like the first few hours, and then it got really slow and grindy unless you paid money. Okay, so we went back to our room. Now I think we're ready to hang out with somebody else. I feel worse than I did this morning. Clash of Clans. You nailed it. You nailed it, Krem. Thank you. Yeah. My body feels like lead, and now I'm getting chills. Hey, you unlocked that. Now, if you're unfamiliar with that one, Denchman, that is actually Jesse, who's on the left there in that little video. All of our emotes are mostly based off of my dogs. They are good puppers. I was looking to see if I had a dog right behind me. I do not. Sometimes Georgie likes to hang out on the futon right next to me. Now I'm getting chills. Right now, all the dogs are probably hanging out with their mom. This is bad. I think I might be getting sick. Oh, that would suck to get sick in this situation. Yeah, let's all boo at pay to win. Pay to win sucks. Boo! And you nearly put play to win, but that would have just changed the context. And with the Polarium launcher, you can play it on your PC. Is that the, what is it called? Like the Android kind of emulator? I thought that Raid Shadow Legends had like a native PC version. I do get, through Stream Elements, the thing I use for all of the notifications and stuff, I do get sponsored stream options, and it's usually Raid Shadow Legends, and I just reject them every time. No thank you, no thank you. Honestly, like any kind of sponsored stream doesn't really make sense to me unless they're giving me something I can give to you guys. You know, like if they were giving me something that like, okay, that would actually benefit the community, then I might do something like that. And if it's the kind of game that we all like to stream. But otherwise, I don't care. It's not worth it for whatever money they're trying to give me. In here is the survival knife. Okay, good. It's still there. It's still there. Oh, that's the company that makes it. Okay. So kind of like, you know, Rockstar has their own launcher and EA has Origin. It's just kind of like that. Okay, so let's see. Everybody's still on... No, they're all on the first floor now. Okay. So where is it? She's in the laundry. He's in the kitchen. Let's talk with Byakuya. We haven't actually talked with him for a long time. I think he's in here. I'm kind of surprised that Sony games are showing up on Steam. I love it, but I'm really shocked that they didn't make their own launcher, you know, for their PC ports. Scurrying around again, huh? Looking at you makes me physically ill. No, we should not talk to him. Oh crap,
That's fine.
I pressed the wrong button. I tried to hit down, but it didn't register. Fine. I don't mind allowing you to indulge in my attention. I hope you appreciate this. I spent some time with Byakuya. We grew a little closer today. Would you like to give him a present? I mean, we already wasted our time. Sure, what do we have that he would like? Let's give him a love ring. I'm sure that'll be great. Ooh, what's Hope's Peak ring? A school ring emblazoned with the Hope's Peak Academy school crest. It stands as proof of friendship between those who spent their youth together. I don't think he'd want that. What would he like? What's a leaf covering? A loincloth meant to emphasize one's manliness. I don't think he'd like that either. I don't even have that scarf. He might like a chinchilla cover. A seat cover. Let's give him a tumbleweed. A dried out plant seen in many Western films. Silent receiver. A phone that, for some unknown reason, doesn't let you hear the person on the other end and doesn't let them hear you. I feel like he might like that, because he likes quietness. I don't know who would like that. A moon rock? Give him the flowers. Oh, he might like this. Millennium Prize Problems. Because he likes to solve things, I think. Yeah, let's try to give him this. Even though I don't want to give him a present because we like him, we're giving him a good present just so that we get more skill points. We're gaming the system. Let me look to make sure there's nothing better than that first. We don't even have that. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be it. Yeah, let's try to give him this.
This is...
Oh, he liked it. You give it to him to bribe him. Oh, I see, can't tell. You bastard. How did you get your hands on this? Even the collective force of the entire Togami Corporation wouldn't be enough to gain this gem.
Naturally.
I'm going to hold on to this. Seeing Byakuya so pleased with something I gave him makes me happy. And you give presents to people to buy their love, John. Come on. That's how it works. I have a question for you. Huh? You do?
That's right.
Something's been bothering me for a while now, and I can't take it anymore. So answer my question. I need you to explain why exactly your Ultimate Lucky Student title means. Oh, well, I don't totally get it myself, but what I do know is that I was picked at random from a pool of normal students.
So in other words...
So you just got your hopes peak by blind luck. I see. Well, that answers my question. What was the question? How a commoner like you, with absolutely no unique talents or abilities, could get into this school. Oh, I forgot to mention boring. How a boring, untalented, utterly generic commoner got in. Boring? Generic? Did you really have to list all that off?
Naturally.
But it's the truth. Maybe compared to you, the ultimate affluent progeny and all. But even I... You seem to think it's merely an issue of title, but make no mistake. My lineage, intelligence, figure, athletic ability, they are all ultimate.
In other words...
Which is to say, I am the ultimate perfection. Feel free to begin calling me that. In fact, God, I hate this guy so much. He's really taken this to the extreme. You who have nothing, I who have everything. We are living proof that all men are not created equal. No, I didn't mean to, honestly, can't tell. Like, when he first came off being a jerk, I tried to hit down an A, and instead it didn't register my down. You have my pity, Makoto. Life can be very cruel indeed. And because I pity you so much, perhaps someday I'll allow you to hear my tale of glory. Consider it a blessing, a gift from me to you, to allow you to bask in my glory. Having finished his mean-spirited lecture, Byakuya left me standing there in silence. I learned one thing about Byakuya today. Anytime I talk to him, I need to be prepared for extreme psychological trauma. I really do believe he just pities me. It's so sad. Oh, we got a new skill, Cool and Composed. Well, that's actually a good thing to unlock. I guess you want to at least try to give everybody a great present just to get their skill. I did my best to keep my spirit from shattering like glass and went back to my room. Yeah, we learned he's an asshole, but we already knew that. Oh, knife check. I'm getting the chills. I feel kind of dizzy. I can't help it. I need sleep. Nighttime wasn't for a while, but I felt like my body had reached its limit. Tell somebody you're getting sick, at least. As I dropped onto my bed, I felt like I was falling into a bottomless pit. Hopefully you locked your door. I was unconscious before my head hit the pillow. Well, that's not quite true. I didn't pass out completely. It was more like my consciousness went dim. I weaved back and forth between sleep and wakefulness, which is all to say... Oh yeah, we don't look too good. I was restless. At some point, I found myself wandering through a strange dream. Here comes Monokuma, right? He is totally Samuel Gordon. And Sheely, about the boxers, so they're super breathable. They're so soft you forget they're there. And even if your legs start to rub up against them, they just glide along instead of causing irritation. I might have to try those out, Sheely. Yeah, they have like a money back guaranteed or something with that, don't they? And by the start of his FTEs, you learn a bit more on why he's an asshole. And I doubt you have anywhere close to enough time. Yeah, probably not, Sakobo. That was probably the first time I successfully hung out with him. And within the dream, a voice echoed across the walls of my mind.
I understand.
That voice. It's so familiar. It was us, wasn't it?
I understand.
It's me.
I understand. I should understand everything.
What's going on?
My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
What am I trying to say?
Hope. This is all for Hope. And that's why I have to stay. I have to stay here.
I do not understand. We're not looking good at all. Oh, that would be so sad, Zakobo. Say it ain't so. I was actually the bad guy the entire time. And the only thing is, you think some people are allergic to the dyes? Oh, maybe, Sheila. Yeah, I've been pretty lucky. I haven't found anything I'm allergic to, really. So hopefully I'll be okay. The only thing that ever bugs me is like spicy food. And I don't have like a bad allergic reaction. I just get the hiccups, which is not that uncommon.
My dream just now... What? So strange. Huh?
Oh no. Lock that stupid door, dude. Oh, do we run out? Yeah, in other words, I'm just white. I'm allergic to the sun. I guess there's that. I am very pale. Was that just a dream? What the hell?
Kyoko? What did you say?
Really weird. Now we have a dream.
Every day is peaceful. Every day is joyful. Happy days from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. Wishing only for those unchanging, unending happy days. Days of boredom repeating forever and ever. No abnormalities as far as the eye can see. Life without the tiniest speck of abnormality.
If the world were like that, I'd consider that pretty damn abnormal.
Yeah, now you get to play as Luigi. Luigi gets a bad rap. He definitely doesn't get his day in the spotlight nearly enough. 10 a.m. or nighttime?
Good morning,
Nope, it's
everyone.
morning.
It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over.
'Cause we went to
Time to
bed
rise and shine.
Before it was nighttime. So we just totally slept through
Get
that.
ready to greet another beautiful day.
In the meantime, while we were sleeping, like 3 people have been killed. There's like 1 person left. It took longer than usual for me to open my eyes. I let out a deep sigh to bring myself up the rest of the way. The chills, the aches, the unfathomable lethargy, they had all disappeared in the night. Oh, that's good. All that was left was me, drenched in sweat. It wasn't just because of whatever bug I'd caught, either. It was also the dream I'd had. What the hell was that? I mean, was it even really a dream? Let's check that knife. I was desperate to recall it. I scrambled to grab onto fragments of my dream and reel them up into the depths of my memory. That's right, I remember last night. I came down with a fever and I couldn't quite get to sleep. And I heard a voice I didn't really understand. And then... all of a sudden, I was awake. And and there was a strange person standing next to my bed, wearing a mask. And they were holding a knife. That's the Rambo knife. I wanted to say I fought them off, but I don't actually remember. I felt like my mind was being detached from my body, burning up with fever. I was somewhere far away, watching my body move on its own, and because of that, I don't remember what really happened. But still, I feel like I resisted them desperately, feverishly. After that, things go black again. The next thing I remember, Kyoko was there. But what would she have been doing in my room? What a strange dream. No, was it really a dream? How can I possibly find out either way? So first, check that knife. Because of course, I opened the desk drawer and... maybe it wasn't a dream. It's empty. There's nothing inside. Wait, nothing inside? That's strange. Because it definitely wasn't before. I'm positive I put the knife I got from Toko in here. Wait, that means... Is that what Byakuya wears? That kind of like white jacket shirt thing? The knife they told me to keep safe. I knew it. I just had a feeling. It wasn't a dream after all. But if that's true, this all makes it even less sense. Why would someone have wanted to attack me? And who was that behind the mask? And why was Kyoko... What the hell's going on? Well, I don't think I'm going to figure it out on my own. I should head to the dining hall. Then I can talk to everyone else about it. Okay, I can catch up on chat a little bit now. And Sheila, you think you have really mild allergies to a good amount of foods, but it really just makes you super congested after you eat, so it really doesn't do anything. Not enough to stop you from eating it, right? And that was the knife from the drawer. So here's my first thought, if that wasn't a dream. Maybe Byakuya, or this 16th person, maybe have just tried to kill us right now. And in doing so, grab the knife that we were supposed to be hiding. But Kyoko came in and saved us, because she's also a martial artist. So that's possible. And Cantel, you once played a game while feverish, and then you had fever dreams about it, and you couldn't touch it again. That's actually happened to Andy playing Elden Ring, because it's such a stressful, like, hard-to-play game. She's definitely had some, like, panic attacks, like, oh my gosh, I'm having dreams of this game. You know, we were talking about this earlier. See if I can give you guys a sneak peek real quick. I gotta remember to save it after this, too. But we have a visitor. Hi, Georgie. What you doing, buddy? Just heard Georgie drop on that futon. What you doing, buddy? You being a good boy? You being a good boy? Of course he's being a good boy. Ah, Georgie. Came to hang out in here. Okay, let's save it real quick. I definitely don't save it enough in this game. Sometimes you get lost in the story and the cutscenes, and I just forget to. Can't tell. I, for one thing, Byakuya's face looks like a luchador mask. There you go, Chili. It's no problem. No problem. It's kind of like me with spicy food. Doesn't stop me from eating it. Although I might eat less in public because it's annoying, but like if it's just me and my wife or something, I don't care. I'll have hiccups for 10 minutes.
Hey, Makoto.
Ah, Makoto. That's right, Makoto. Sure as the sky's blue.
Hey, Hina. Weird.
You really had me worried, you know? What happened to you last night? Worried?
I mean...
Yeah, right after nighttime hit, we all went to get you. We were hammering away at your doorbell, but you never answered. We thought maybe you'd been, you know... I mean, not that that actually happened. I mean, nobody here would want to, you know... So anyway, what were you doing? Why does she sound so sketchy right now?
I didn't feel good, so I went right to bed. I had no idea you guys even showed up. But why did you come to get me? Did something happen?
Well, lots of stuff actually. I'm not sure I can really explain.
Okay.
Let's go meet up with everyone else. They can tell you about it.
So is everyone else waiting somewhere else or something?
That's right.
Oh yeah, we all stayed up the whole night.
The whole night?
I lost at rock, paper, scissors, so I had to come get breakfast for everyone.
Okay.
So you got here just in time. Come on, help me carry it.
Okay, sure.
Everyone's in the gym. Hurry up, I'll meet you there.
The gym? Why is everyone in the gym? And the entire night? Something really weird's going on. I don't know what's happening. Oh, can't tell. That sucked so bad because I screwed up the rhythm game at the end of a trial, so I had to redo it, but only because I selected quit the game. I didn't choose to continue playing, so I had to load a save and redo a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, that sucked. Right now I need to get to the gym. Everyone else is there already. Oh, I thought we were trying to help her. Never mind. And they worked out the entire night or something? Crystal, which surprises me because Hina just told us earlier how tired she was that day because she had already done like 1,000 push-ups, like 1,000 everything. Wait, where was the gym again? It's not on this floor. Oh, it's right over there. Okay, perfect. And how are you doing, Crystal? Welcome. But after having to do the trial again, we essentially tried to speedrun it. That worked out pretty well. Luckily, it was mostly fresh in my mind.
Ah!
There he is.
Huh? Oh, hey, Makoto.
This is worse than being late for your wedding, the birth of your son, and your own funeral all at once. Is it really? Really, Hero?
What?
Jeez, to show up now, like it's no big deal.
You made us stay up all night while you slept like a baby in your bed.
Wait, I made them stay up? I'm confused. Just like Hina said, everyone was there, besides Kyoko. And then I noticed. They'd formed a circle around something. As soon as I saw what that something was... What the? Before I could catch myself, I cried out. Whoa! They disassembled the Monokuma? What the hell is going on here? And maybe as the sole remaining sporty person, she became a fitness coach for everyone else. And Crystal, you're doing great. And it's been a while since you just woke up. It's currently 5:30 a.m. Wait, why are you awake that early, Crystal? I'm guessing do you have early work or something? That's crazy. I mean, I usually wake up at 5:30, but that's just my normal schedule. Spread out in front of them were the remains of Monokuma.
What are you doing?
What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick.
Dismantling? But I mean, that's Monokuma you're messing with, right?
Yeah, that's right.
She's not even phased.
It's it's like no big deal. Like, just tear apart our, villain of the game. Oh, Relentless. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. That's incredible. And you're worried that we're trusting Hagakure to do this? Although he seems to enjoy poking in the eye. Hey, we have to tear it apart. I don't care who's tearing it apart, as long as it can no longer harm us. Relax. There's no danger. You say that, but... What is this? What are you guys doing? That's a great question. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Crystal. It's funny. You just woke up from a nightmare, and our character in the game just woke up from a nightmare. Seriously, what are you thinking? How can you say tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous?
What?
Idiot. If you hadn't been sleeping in, you'd already know what's going on.
Hey, come on.
Well, I guess I can handle this. I'll explain what's going on, Makoto, because that's how much I like you. Byakuya found this little fellow lying around. Then we tore it apart. That doesn't explain anything.
What?
Just before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try and talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if he had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance. And I found him here, just like normal. However, when I found him, there was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react, didn't say a word. You're saying he wasn't moving at all? I waited until nighttime officially began, but still Monokuma laid there motionless. I gathered everyone up as quickly as possible so they could take a look. Even then, he didn't make a move. And can't tell, you can't make the weekday streams because of work? Totally understand, yeah. That's why it's kind of nice to do like earlier streams and later streams, kind of mix it up, just so we can get people in different time zones as well.
It was Master's stroke of genius to find out what made Monokuma tick.
One thing we discovered is that he's quite a sophisticated machine. It's leagues beyond any normal remote control toy. Who has enough free time to invest in something like that anyway? But besides that, what I'm wondering is, why did he stop moving all of a sudden? I thought maybe he'd malfunctioned, but we didn't find any cause as we were taking him apart. So if it didn't break down,
So in other words,
then maybe something happened to his puppeteer, the mastermind, something unexpected. I can't imagine any other possibility. Something unexpected? They were probably so scared of Master, they ran out in terror.
Could it be...
Or maybe they got sick or something. We were sick. But Monokuma made his announcement this morning, right? Who was that? If not the mastermind. Oh, I'm sure that's a recording. It's set to a timer and plays as necessary. I mean, it's always the same exact wording, so it's probably is a recording. That's true. He always says the exact same thing every day, right?
Hey,
Hey, guys, I don't think now's a good time for light conversation.
you know?
I just found something. What is it? That's a freaking bomb. It's...
Huh?
It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure.
What?
A bomb? That's super bad. We need to get rid of it. Roger that. It appears the bomb has a motion sensor. Any sudden movements, and it's sure to go off.
What?
A motion sensor? For serious? I'm starting to get all shaky.
Just a second.
Hey, get it together. You're a man, aren't you? I'm fine. Totally fine. You're so not fine. You're all, Oh, I probably should have mentioned. The motion sensor is off right now. Jeez, don't scare me like that. God, you're the world's most spineless worm of the century.
Don't be mean.
Hey, come on, the century's just getting started. Don't call the race already. I love that. Whatever. Just hurry up and put the bomb down. Hanging on to it's not gonna do any good. Oh yeah, good call.
Well?
Okay, it's down. Everything's all good. Hiro put the bomb down, but it wasn't my main concern at that point. The bomb is the murderer. My eyes were glued to Monokuma's remains. He just stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because something had happened to the mastermind that they weren't expecting? But what could that have been? When I thought about it... Oh, here we go. What if the mastermind was about to kill us and then Kyoko jumped in there and stopped him? I couldn't help but think back to the night before. Being attacked by that masked figure.
Just a second.
Hey, Makoto? Huh.
Hey.
Don't us. Did you hear a thing we just said? Huh? That's a no. So what are you? Some kind of brain-dead animal? Sorry. We were saying, since we're done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now? And we decided to continue our offensive assault.
It's all clear now.
To try and uncover the mastermind's true identity. We're going to break into the headmaster's room. Well, actually, it should just be unlocked. Really?
Naturally.
Since the mastermind appears to have stopped all activity, now's our chance, wouldn't you agree? But if the mastermind comes back while we're in there...
What?
If you're scared, you're welcome to stay here by yourself. Oh, that's true, Sheila. I didn't even think about that. I didn't think he got a spot. But yeah, what if Monokuma was the killer in a particular case? Vote him out, right?
What the heck?
Or go live in the chicken coop with all the other chickens. You can be a chicken number 6.
Such ignorance.
This is a battle, a fight to the death between us and the mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate.
But...
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to have to kill each other, or anyone else, but we have a chance now.
Come on.
So, what are you going to do? So are you going to run away, or are you going to fight? You're right, I'll go with you.
It's all clear now.
Okay then. We're going to break into the headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything can happen, so prepare yourselves. And you call being chicken number 9? You can have 6 and 9 shilling? Nice.
I'll follow you anywhere, Master, to all the ends of the earth.
Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me your strength. A wild Andy has appeared. What is that face? Just a second. Let me mute that. Oh, Andy hears the weird noises I'm making playing the game. What is this? Oh, that mug? That was yours, right? That was for me? I'm not sure. Okay. We are downsizing. Andy's checking to see if I wanted to keep something. Relentless says, "Hi, Andy." She's giving Georgie some snuggles right now. Okay, Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me your strength.
How about that?
I could do this. I'm a man, and I could do this. I've got the will of an entire universe by my side. We found each other's determination in our own ways, and when we were ready, we left the gym. Our target was the headmaster's room on the 4th floor of the school. This music. I love it how it starts in this long hallway, and we can see creepy little Toko in the back there. And it's just kind of eerie, you know, almost like she's a ghost or something hiding over there.
Naturally, the master's the one to show such bravery. Just make sure you don't get in his way.
Here we are. Do I just burst open? It's locked, as expected. I actually expected it to be unlocked. Wasn't this the room that Sakura broke the lock to? Maybe it got fixed or something, of course. So, what are you gonna do?
What?
Isn't it obvious? We're going to tear this door off its hinges.
Wait, but the rules say...
We've seen that the mastermind isn't watching us. Those don't matter anymore.
But
like Makoto said, if the mastermind did show up while we were in there...
So in other words...
Then we'll just have to finish our business before that can happen. That's true, Kyoko told us that. Might not be the truth, right?
hey,
Okay, sure, but...
What?
We've come this far. We can't back down now. We agreed that this is what we have to do, so we have to do it. Just the noises she makes every time.
So beautiful.
I mean...
For serious?
What the heck?
We don't have any choice. We're desperate.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's rip the door down.
Actually...
Okay, but how are we gonna do that? This thing looks pretty sturdy. Then we'll need something sturdy of our own. Oh, what about that one thing? Oh, the pickaxe? Oh my gosh, that'd be cool. The thing in the tool shed.
Oh, so then...
Oh yeah, the pickaxe.
I see.
Interesting. That could very well be exactly what we need. Now then, Toko, what time is it?
Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now.
It's all clear now.
Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01. How? How could you physically make it there and back in like 1 minute? Now we could because we can fast travel, but realistically nobody could do that.
What?
That's straight up unreasonable.
I by myself?
Naturally.
Surely you have your me time once in a while, right?
Well, if it's me and you, Time Master, then yeah.
What?
You know how much time it took you to say that, right? 10 seconds. Take too long, and I'll erase your existence from my consciousness.
Unacceptable.
With that, Toko ran off, loud as a herd of rabid elephants.
Hey...
For serious though, are we just gonna knock this down? No problem solved by running away. Find your stones and be a man. He's right. You can't move forward by always avoiding danger.
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
In the wise words of Kyoko. See, we know the danger, but if that risk involves solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey.
Am I wrong? Even if it's dangerous, we have to overcome the challenges in front of us. Maybe, but I'm still super stressed. I'm so tense I can hardly talk. I'm all No. I'm totally flabstaff.
What?
Fap sauce? Oh gosh, what is fap sauce? It's like some KY or something? Fap sauce?
What?
Gross, where did that come from? Wait, Genocide Jill, where'd you come from?
You called for me and so I appear.
Hello, hello, it's the wonderific, murderific fiend here to greet you with razor-sharp smile. Jeez. You know what it is. It could be the outcome as well. Creme, I have that in jars. I've never heard the term fap sauce, but I can make multiple imaginings of what it could be.
Come on.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it? I was supposed to pick an axe? No, you seeping imbecile. The pickaxe. Seeping imbecile? Oh, master, you wound me with your executive level barbs. Here comes a bloody nose. Seriously, though, did you really forget the pickaxe? I mean, if she changed personalities in the middle, doesn't she, like, forget what she was even doing?
Give it a rest.
Omega-3 fatty acids. That's what you need. Great for the old memory factory. I need that. But I think we already established that their memory doesn't carry over when they switch.
Not possible.
This is a level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate.
Yes.
Ah, the light bulb just went on.
I see.
That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe. Anyway, we solved one mystery. That just means there's one more mystery left. One more mystery?
Have you reached that certain age?
Thank you for projecting my inadequacies in that type of knowledge, Relentless. I appreciate that. Leon, everything is wrong with her. Them, I guess. Yep, now we just need to figure out the identity of Object X.
So,
Now what are you talking about? Did you already forget that we were talking about? You're like missing out on life.
You've gotta be kidding!
I'm not missing out on life. In fact, I found one in the garden. Wait, what did you find? Corpus.
You SOB!
Did you hear me? I said corpse. Oh no, is somebody already dead? Remember how I was saying how Kyoko's my other favorite? She's the only one not here, right? A corpse?
Yep.
That's right. I found a corpse in the garden. You found a corpse in the garden?
What did you say?
Well then, before we enter the headmaster's room, it appears we have something else to look into.
Come on.
We're going to the garden. Okay. I know there's only one person not here, right? Unless you count that 16th, possible student. As soon as we entered the garden, I saw it. I didn't want to, but... Or whoever the hell this person is. Is this the same person that came after us with the knife? The same person that bonked us? Or did they just put the mask on someone else? I saw someone laying on the ground with a mask covering their face. And there was a knife, buried in their stomach up to the hilt. What the? Are they really dead? For sure, but who is it? I'm so scared it's Kyoko. It would make sense. It's the only person that wasn't in the group there. Just to make things clear. Last night, I was attacked by someone wearing a mask. We've never told anybody this. And whoever that was, now they're... I don't know why, but now that they're lying dead in front of me. I told you there's a corpse hanging here.
No way!
Are they really dead? Is that really a dead body?
What?
You need to begin looking around right away, however. Be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find here. What if the plant grabbed the knife and stabbed them? I'm sure the plant can only eat people, but you know. Of course, we're going to look at this first. We need to find out who this actually is, but there's no way to tell the mask covering with the mask covering their face like that. And the white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell anything about the body itself. The victim is a total mystery. What about those shoes? Those are pretty distinctive. But one thing I do know is that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. You don't know that. You don't know that. You just know it's the same mask. Could be put on someone else. But why? How do they wind up dead in here? Their heart isn't beating. They're not breathing. All signs of life have come to a complete stop. Thank you for checking. One time we didn't do that, and they were actually still alive. Thanks to the knife that's been driven into their stomach, their clothes are stained a bright red, or pink. It appears the bleeding hasn't stopped, but the blood that's there is still wet. Be careful you don't touch it, and get some on you. How can you be so calm at a time like this? Who is it? Their face and body are hidden, so I don't have a clue. Why do we keep saying this? Why don't we just rip off the mask?
I'm pretty sure it's a girl at least.
Huh? How can you tell?
Well,
I think the outline of her chest and just the general shape of the body. Yeah, the more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl.
Really? Then it could be.
Let's just tear the mask clean off.
I agree.
Come on.
Wait, don't. But by the time he called out, it was already too late. Toko's hand shot out toward the mask. And in the next instant, it was a bomb? There was a blinding light and a deafening roar. The body blew up. It blew up, it blew up, it blew up. Holy cow. My vision started to darken. I prepared to pass out. But
Come on.
hurry up, put out the fire. As my consciousness attempted to float away, that voice reached up and pulled itself back down to earth. Yep, that would have killed me, Zakobo, 100%. I'm glad. Thank you, Genocide Jill, for taking one for the team. Someone pressed something into my hand. It was a bucket of water. Come on, dump the water on it. Okay, the upper half of the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could. Thankfully, that was enough to put out the fire. It died down, leaving behind only the unpleasant smell of burning. I guess that took care of it. But what the hell, man?
It exploded?
What did you say?
I had a bad feeling about that body, but I never imagined it would explode. And now the body.
What?
It's burnt to a crisp. That's beyond well done, man. Well done. Do you guys like your steaks well done? How do you guys like your steaks cooked? If you eat steak. Don't compare it to a steak. I'll never be able to eat steak again. But now the body's charred. I really have no idea. How are we going to find out who it was? Who isn't here right now? Huh?
What?
If we consider who's not here, that will quickly narrow down who it must be.
There's only one person missing.
It's Kyoko. I'm curious what happened to Toko. Is she alive? Is she dead? Kyoko. Then that dead body is Kyoko? No, that can't be right. Calm down. I didn't say it was Kyoko. But I mean, who else? There is one other person.
In other words,
The mastermind. Well, that wouldn't make any sense. Why would they trap us with his own body? You know, who's running the show then?
What?
The mastermind?
What the heck?
Come on, there's no way. The mastermind got charbroiled? Get serious. I agree. Normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering. but I have reason to believe it may be true. The mastermind being dead would explain that the other matter wouldn't. Monokuma can hardly move around if its master is dead, right? Oh, interesting. Maybe it stopped moving once it got captured or something.
But
That corpse is a girl, right? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, remember what Alter Ego said. So, that same person may well be the mastermind who planned this all out. Hasifa! How's it going, dude? Welcome. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now.
what the heck?
He said the mastermind is some middle-aged dude, right? Which the course obviously isn't. Then that could mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster. Is it the strained teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair? Huh? Oh, we weren't supposed to tell everybody about this, right? Whoops. Makuro Ikusaba, the 16th student at Hope's Peak.
What?
What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided in me. She said there was a 16th student here in the school.
What?
I think you'd better tell us everything you know. Well, all Kyoko told me was...
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
I'm curious what that skill actually entails, being the ultimate despair. It sounded like Kyoko thinks Makuro Ikusaba is the mastermind. No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind, I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I don't doubt I'm right. This is a good song, I like this one.
I see.
Thank you, Zakobo, in case we forgot. There's another student here, and it's female? That would match the body's characteristics.
So,
And that phrase, the ultimate despair, it sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it?
Could it be?
Okay, so the mastermind is this girl Makuro, and she's a student here, and she's the ultimate despair. But she's been hiding here in the school like some teenage Bigfoot. How did she wind up burnt to a crisp? Good question.
What the heck?
None of this makes any sense, to suddenly show up and then die. I think we better take a closer look at the body. Maybe there's some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is. Hey, wait.
What?
Aren't we forgetting something, you know, Toko?
What?
That's what I was asking earlier. Oh yeah, she totally got blown up, right? Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. Wow, what a jerk. Oh, there she is. Oh, she survived. Oh, she survived. What just happened, Master?
Stop talking.
You declared for the whole world to hear that you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. Oh, then I don't mind breathing in the carbon dioxide you exhale. That's enough for me to live.
What the heck?
This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen. Okay, let's check the body one more time. I should take a close look at the body one more time.
so,
Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Don't worry, I don't plan on touching the body all that much. I'm not Kyoko, after all, who loves dead bodies. Okay, oh, that's a creepy hand. Look at those fingernails. Okay, I need to take a quick bio break, guys. So while I do that, I want to do a save real quick as well. I'm going to give you guys a little battle royale to do, to murder each other, and buy me a little time to take a break. There we go. There we go. It doesn't quite mute the game. It does stop the music, though. So you guys will hear crickets while we do the minigame. We love murder here at Junkadia. Are you guys ready to touch the body? Nice. Perfect, Relentless. That was perfect. Okay, let me swap over here. There we go. Alrighty, guys. Good luck, everybody, in the Battle Royale. Whoever wins this earns a token. I'll be right back. One of these has to work. Oh no, the music's not working. There it is. Oh, I think because I was in the game, there was no music. There we go. All right, you guys have to win one of these. Robocadia won one. I won one. Come on. Let me get this full screen. I'm gonna win this one too. Come on. That is super rigged, guys. That is super rigged. Okay, instead we're going to drop some tokens. We did 3 games. Nobody could win any of them. This is just unacceptable. Rigged. Rigged. That's why we have the emote. Thank you, Jumi. That's exactly why we have the emote. There we go. There we go. There. I can't get those unless you guys drop a bomb and me and Robocadia pick them up by accident. Okay, so we are investigating the body right now. Hey, you guys want to touch a body? Look at that symbol on the hand. Hold on. There's something on the ground there. Can I not look at it? That's weird. Oh, I guess this is what they want me to look at first. There's something next to the body. It's a key. Oh, that is a key. I thought it was like some electronic device. Is it what Kyoko took from Monokuma? That's not the same one we saw earlier. Hi, Hasifa and Relentless. Nice catches. But what did you steal?
So...
I stole this. But she showed us. It had like a different symbol on it. A key. But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. That's right. The key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. Then this key is...
What?
What is it? Did you find something? Yeah, this was on the ground near the body. Oh, nobody got it. Okay, we gotta drop one more. I've seen this before. What could it possibly go to? So even you don't know then. Makoto, I'm going to give you a very important task. There you go, Hasifa. Nice catch, dude. Huh?
I see.
That key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked. You mean...
So in other words...
the biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorm rooms on the second floor. It is in your hands. Everybody trusts us. So I'm your errand boy now, huh? Uh-oh. There we go. I killed the Misu. Did you notice that weird, like, cricket sound of the green room stuck around? It didn't leave until we did that. A very calculated bomb. That's perfect. Okay, so let's check out the biolab first. We have like 5 rooms to check at least. The biolab was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. When I went to insert the key I'd found in the garden into the keyhole, the key isn't even close to fitting, which means the key doesn't go to this room. Okay, next. Oh, that is one of the ones they want us to check. Okay. Here's the 4th floor, the data center. Yeah, I really like this game's map system. It does a good job of kind of letting you know where important stuff are, where you should be going. The door to the data center was definitely locked before. It fits! Hey, we got it! Second try. Then this is the key to the data center. I'd managed to unlock the data center. I guess all that running around paid off. I have to go tell everyone else. I immediately headed back to the garden. Wait, you're not going to look to see what's in there? So, you're back. How did it go? I found out which room the key goes to. It's the data center, down on the 4th floor. Then, we can get in the data center now?
I see.
Interesting. But why did the now deceased have that on them? I suppose we'll just have to go to the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right. No, you got to take the mask off and find out who's dead. What is wrong with these people? Oh, wait, no, that was a bomb. That's right. I guess we can't really tell who it was now. Here we are. It looks like the door is still unlocked. Hey, so when you open that door, there's not going to be another huge kaboom like before, right? You're asking that question now? Don't worry. We have Makoto. What?
In other words...
It's in your hands. Oh, I'm gonna be the guinea pig? Again? It means I trust you. That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. I reached out and put my hand on the door. I closed my eyes and tried to clear my mind. With a silent prayer, I slowly opened the door. Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. I know, poor Makoto. Whoa, this is cool looking. Look at all those monitors from every single camera installed in here. In a word, the room was strange. And is that a Monokuma door in the back? I mean, all the rooms up till now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't a surface fear like the rest of the school. Here, the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with that kind of dread.
What?
Hey, that's... Hiro extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all those monitors on the wall. Look what they're showing. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms, every part of the school was covered. This is...
What?
It's a direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school feed back into this room, and they're displayed here on these monitors.
So that's it.
So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us. Watch us?
Huh?
So then this room...
It's all clear now.
The mastermind's private room, without a doubt. I actually thought it would have been in the headmaster's room, or more of like a home base. When I think of data center, though, I just think like, oh, that's where you got like your servers and that kind of stuff. Not necessarily the surveillance headquarters, but it works. The mastermind's room. I guess that makes sense. So the mastermind was here, watching us. Then, I think this settles it.
Huh?
The body in the garden. If they had the key to this room, it can only mean one thing. That was the body of Mukuro Ikusaba, and she was the mastermind. Do you believe that? Yeah, well, I mean, when you see those monitors, you should know immediately what they are. That's kind of silly that they're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it.
Huh?
They've been seeing cameras this entire time. Then the mastermind is dead? Like, really, really dead? It would seem so.
What?
For serious? It's too bad they had to go and die before Master could kill them himself. The mastermind is dead? Could that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? Because, I mean, that body... Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die of natural death. So, who was it that...
But...
If the mastermind is really dead... That means we can get out of this hellhole.
How about that?
We gotta hurry up and find the exit. Come on.
That's enough.
No, we have to check this area thoroughly first. But what about the exit? If the mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the mastermind was obviously murdered.
What?
Murdered? So, you think so too, huh?
Naturally.
The state of the corpse makes it plain as day. There is absolutely no doubt. The mastermind was murdered.
But...
Why's it gotta be that way? I mean, who could have ever even done it?
Such ignorance.
That's exactly why I need to investigate the purpose and identity of the mastermind.
I'm telling you!
Now do you understand, you useless insect? You're banned from talking to Master ever again. The mastermind's purpose and why they were killed. This room may very well hold the answers to those questions. After all, the mastermind must have spent who knows how much time here. Okay then, let us begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the mastermind. So many things to look at. There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They look like high-performance PCs, nothing like the ancient laptop Alter Ego was installed on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So, what? We can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit and force your way in. Yeah, that's how computers work. What century are you from? The mastermind must have been using these to monitor the network. And Alter Ego. You may be right about that.
What?
But there's no point in thinking about it now. You're right. There's a really ridiculous number of monitors here. And the mastermind's been using them all to spy on us. As long as I have this... Huh? Look at Master Go. It's like a feast for the eyes. How much is a monthly membership? What? Looks like we could check that out too. Is that a TV? There's nothing showing up on this one. Hey, look, next to that TV. Isn't that a TV antenna?
How about that?
It is, just like the one my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high-def antennas. Wait, so if we hook that antenna, we could watch TV? Did someone say TV?
You know?
Well, well, Saturday morning Hina's here. Why are you talking about me?
Okay.
Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on, come on.
You
Yeah,
know?
that's important. Let's do that right now. You're all starved for info from the outside world, huh? All right, let me work my magic, and you'll be quantum leaping your way to TV land before you know it. Quantum leaping? Have you guys seen that show, Quantum Leap? It was kind of neat back in the day, actually. I mean, I get the reference, but what's he talking about? That's an old show. I'm surprised they referenced that. All right, anything on this side? Not really. Master's going around all this stuff like it's a all-you-can-watch buffet. It was a good one, wasn't it, Cantel? I'm surprised that it got a nod in this, though. It's kind of cool. So, you think you can fix the TV?
You know?
Just a little longer. What? You really want to watch TV that bad? Another Saturday morning kid here. Geez, I can't believe how many monitors there are. My eyes are flickering as fast as they are. Why was the mastermind murdered? To figure that out, we need to find the identity and purpose of the mastermind. I think that's everything we looked at. I think we can try the door now. This door is kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. What could be inside? No luck. The door's locked, huh? What if you use that key that opened this room? Let's give it a try, just in case. Nope, no good. It won't even fit in the keyhole. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us. Yeah, I guess you're right. Can't stop thinking about that door with Monokuma's picture on it. But worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. Hina's right. The mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore.
You know? Huh?
Oh, what's wrong? Good news for all you Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working. Really? Do you guys watch any kind of like normal TV, not streaming stuff, but like regular over-the-air television or cable, you know, with like commercials and stuff? I don't know, anytime I try to go back and watch that, like if I stay at a hotel room that has TV, the commercials just drive me over the edge. I just can't take it. Now all we gotta do is switch it down.
What?
Then do it. Friggin' idiot mastermind. All you guys need to cut free from your regrets from the outside world.
What the heck?
And they were sitting here watching TV the whole time. They really thought they could get away with it.
Huh?
That's a TV feed looking at us from above. This is... It's the feed coming from the surveillance camera monitor in this room, isn't it?
What the heck?
That's weird. Are we being
Come on.
televised? Is that what that's trying to tell us? Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
That's really weird. You're weird. Weird in every way possible. And not just weird, super weird.
But
This TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how's it showing the camera feed?
Well,
Did you try changing the channel?
um...
Oh, good idea. Let's give that a try. Hero went through each channel one by one. But on every channel, it was just us. It was a live feed of us standing there in the data center.
What the heck?
Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
No, there must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup. A trick? What kind of trick?
Actually,
I'm not sure, but... Yeah, that's a problem. Why is Monokuma there? I thought we dismantled him. Although being a robot, there could be many, many Monokuma, right? But that makes me think that the mastermind was not actually killed.
Hmm?
Huh?
Huh?
what?
I love that.
Been here, been a while, you freaking bastards.
Monokuma? How? You're supposed to be dead.
Me, dead? Don't be freaking stupid.
What?
Hey, you're acting kind of strange. Something seems different.
Of course.
Of course I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already.
Not even. It's been like a half a day at most.
How are you alive again? Oh yeah, that's it. The look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see. The moment you went from hope to despair.
Don't tell me you pretended to be dead, all for this moment.
Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now.
Well now.
And that's that.
Shing!
Well, it's almost time to cut off your past so full of hope and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you all to have way more fun in this killing game.
You can't be serious. We have to keep going.
Let me out of here!
Yo, we were supposed to get out of here.
Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here?
Unbelievable.
How do you not get it?
There is no getting out of here. That's what we told ourselves in that dream, remember?
And besides,
Yep.
this life isn't all bad, you know? I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are.
Are you serious? This place is the worst.
If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair?
Well now.
Whew, I'm pooped from all that laughing. I guess I'll get back to the point now.
The point.
Hey,
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed. That TV is an essential part of your school life here.
What?
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind.
What the heck?
But I connected the antenna, so why is it just showing the surveillance feed? That's what we really want to know.
Look how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you in on a blood-gushing secret and tell you about it. That TV is absolutely, without a doubt, displaying the signal coming in on the antenna.
But what does that mean?
what the heck?
It's displaying the signal, but it's just us standing here.
Unbelievable.
You're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you.
Chills, chills.
This killing game is
chills.
being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV.
To the point that it's like on every single channel. What?
Extreme.
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV.
Kind of reminds me of that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, Running Man. It doesn't matter how many times he says it. I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I'd understand the deeper meaning. What? Broadcast on live TV? To the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this? Relentless. I love that show. Have you seen that movie, Running Man?
But that's...
It can't be. They have taken over the airwaves somehow?
Oh no!
The camera feed is being broadcast? No way, that's impossible. Yes, I remember thinking that, Frost, when he first said that quote about everybody would be looking forward to it. I was thinking, are they sharing this somehow? That's interesting, and boom, there it is.
Phew.
And it also makes sense why Monokuma keeps upping the stakes, because you got to keep that entertainment value going, you know? You don't want it to get boring.
That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system, you know that? All you need is one weird trick that I found, and hijacking the airwaves is easy mode.
And by the way, Frost, how you doing? It's good to see you. Are you being serious right now?
Of course.
I heard a kind of creaking. Touche, I see what you did there. But the sound was coming from my own mind. Like a boat tossing in the ocean, my mind had begun to creak and moan.
Hey,
Everything has a meaning, you know.
Did you ever stream this game, Frost?
All those hints I gave you, those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries, even me luring you here right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience to show them the true despair like they'd never seen it before. Because the director of the despair-based production, this is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment.
Oh, cool. Nice. Yeah, I was saying earlier, I've been trying to upload these to YouTube. I back up the streams there as well, another place for people to catch them. And they're getting like takedown notices because of copyrighted material. I haven't seen that in a game in a long time.
What are you saying?
You're lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone would just be going crazy.
Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us.
actually,
What if they already did?
yes, indeed.
Then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at their TV to try and warn you, but who could actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally, though, so whatever.
This can't be!
But to take control of all communications like that, you need an astronomical number of resources.
Yep, so how could those things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. There's something you all need to do first, remember?
What?
Of course.
Yeah, duh. There's a little business of...
Oh, nighttime?
A body has been discovered.
How's that possible? Unless he was like out of commission that whole time and just, now can do controls again. It kind of makes me think that, because we found the body a while ago, we didn't just discover a body right this second, correct? So, I don't know, I'm kind of confused. We were all together, there's 3 of us at least.
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
It's almost like when Monokuma was disassembled and they hadn't activated the new robot, they couldn't start that phase. Huh?
Class trial, you mean?
It's a lot of poo-hoo-hoo-hoos.
It's the Monokuma file!
I'll leave the Monokuma file right here. Everyone give it all you got, okay?
Heart-pounding excitement!
Okay, things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. You're in for a heck of a
I
ride.
can't wait! I can't wait!
And then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible, the truth hopelessly out of reach. All we were left was despair. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in space. I couldn't think. It took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What's despair entertainment, and how is he still alive?
I'm sick of this.
I thought that finally we could get out of here. And plus, what did he say about a class trial?
Stop talking.
Well, that part's obvious. The class trial is the class trial. What it means is that at this point, we have to figure out who is the culprit. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What?
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Makuro Ikasawa was the one that died. Yeah, we didn't say that was Kyoko. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means that the mastermind, Mukuro Ukusawa, isn't dead. So naturally, that body can't belong to her, so it must be Kyoko. There's no other possibility. The body is Kyoko's? And Kyoko's been murdered? No, it's not possible. Because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. To have it end like this, I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Quiet.
Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it is your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Myself? Anyway, we better begin.
But
if we're gonna have a class trial, then that means the killer...
That's right.
Correct. It must be someone participating in our school life. Oh, wait. So you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying, no.
Huh?
But you just said...
Stop talking.
I don't have time to explain right now. It is... there is a veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. That is how this game works, after all. Well, I better start by checking out the Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Oh, so this person had been beat up a little bit. I don't think I've ever heard this song before, but on this, I dig this. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. The unidentified body, could it really be Kyoko? I don't remember those crazy fingernails. Or... I have no choice. I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. Fox 16 is now playing. Is that the name of the song? No matter what, I have to find out what happened or we're all dead. It's kind of funny. We have this little music thing up there. It says BGM. At that point, they might as well put the song name up there, right? Oh, is this entering the end game? We're still like an entire trial away, right? Like, I think there's 6 trials or 6 chapters to the game. I don't think we're like that close. Kyoko did wear some nice heels, though. True, young daddy. How's it going, young? And I think they put the song name there in the second game. Oh, cool. That's cool. I like that. It lets you kind of like know your favorites easier. I need to go back to the scene of the crime, back to the garden. Alright, time to capture some truth bullets. Although I gotta be careful. I have to wrap things up pretty soon because I don't want to get stuck in a really long conversation. I have to be gone in 20 minutes, less than 20 minutes, because we have family coming over. Okay, time to get started. I need to check anywhere that may be important from one end to the other. I just need to do what I always do. Actually, no, this is probably the perfect stopping point, right before we start the trial. Yeah, because like I don't want to like halfway do this and then forget what clues we found. It would be good to kind of do everything fresh on Tuesday. So yeah, actually it's probably perfect time to save. It's nice when you have a nice starting point or ending point to end a stream. We've had pretty good luck, you know. There's been a couple times we ended on a cliffhanger, which kind of sucked, but in general, I think we've had pretty good stopping points. Nice, cool. So wow, we're already getting started on the 5th trial. Then we just have chapter 6 and we're all done. So I don't know, maybe like 3-4 more streams, I'd have to guess, something like that. And I'm not sure how long the end trials are. They might be longer, they might be shorter. I just have a hard time finding this quit. They hide it very well.